Like you've never. That's too bad. What do you do?
But if you have the time to sit on it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Northwest Conference football game here at Rice Field between the visiting Blaine Borderites and your host, the Anacortes Seahawks. We would like to remind you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when their proper respect is accorded to all. So please let your good sportsmanship show during tonight's game. And now, taking the field, your Anacortes Seahawks! And now introducing tonight's starting lineups. First for the Blaine Borderites and their defensive unit. A junior defensive lineman, number 56, Javino Rodriguez. A junior defensive lineman, number 76, Wyatt Cole. A senior linebacker, number 58, Jacob Westfall. A junior linebacker, number 57, Mason Vega. A senior linebacker, number 83, Connor Bolick. A senior linebacker, number 25, Daniel Chekhov. A junior linebacker, number 24, Zane Rector. A senior defensive back, number 4, Chase Abshire. A senior defensive back, number 13, Ryan Turnberg. A sophomore defensive back, number 31, Seth Bloming. And a senior defensive back, number 30, Hudson Reed.
Hello.
The head coach for the Borderites is Jay Dodd, assisted by Tanner Olson,
we're live now?
Chris Ruther, Gunnar Artisan, Channing Cruz, Dave Fackema.
Well, we welcome you into
Tom
tonight's
Hentz,
broadcast, senior
Nate
night
Braun,
from
Orlando
Anacortes High
McCarty,
School.
and Ryan
The
Pike.
visiting Blaine Borderites are down to see how if they can improve their season. And Dave, I got to be honest, the Seahawks are looking to get that goose egg off their record. Tonight would be the night for the win.
That would be awesome. It would be a big thing for this group of kids. They've worked really hard this year. The games I've been to, even when things are not going the way they want on the scoreboard, I'm watching the coaching staff just continue to coach these kids up, which they should. But we've seen in sports throughout our lives where there's coaching staffs that give up on the kids when things aren't going well. They haven't done that. And not only are they coaching up the kids, but I'm sitting there watching the kids on the sideline, eyes on the coach, listening intently, and it's still important to them. Whatever message is being conveyed to them, they're still connecting, and that gets tough to do when results are not going the way you want on the scoreboard.
Well, no.
And it's working out still well for them. And there was a great article with Coach Hunter this week, by the way, talking about his expectations and what he's trying to accomplish with this group of young men and continue next year and so on and so forth. And it's like we've talked about on air with football and basketball games, wins and losses are important. You're competing, but there's way more to the scholastic sports than just wins and losses. There's life lessons and trying to mold these guys into young adults and just get them to understand the real world a little bit. So,
and that's where you get to a point as a coach where you need to find other things to motivate people.
Yes.
You can't just keep saying, well, we got to hope to win. Because what
this is the week. We got this one.
Well, honestly, what happens is you can get to the point where you're winning almost every week, and you still need something more to motivate people. So, you got to get individuals to set individual goals. You got to get the defense to set goals, and the offense to set goals. You got to get the linebackers to figure out how many tackles they're going to make. You got to get the quarterback to go for a number of yards he's going to pass in. You set those individual goals that are independent of anything that's gone on in your season. But when you pull your center aside and you tell them, you know, I want to make sure in this game there are no sacks.
Right.
Okay, that's your job.
Yeah.
Prevent sacks at all costs.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
coach.
care what the score is.
Yeah. Okay,
this is
coach.
what I want.
That's my goal. I don't care what the score is. I don't care if we lose every game of the season. I'm gonna try and get better and better at that.
Right.
You know, I think Coach Hunter has done a great job of convincing folks here that he knows football.
Yeah.
And that, you know, we're going in the right direction. And as you've spotted a couple of times here, you know, there's a small pool of guys this late in the season.
Right.
Not only do we not have a huge turnout to start with, but you know, it's football. You lose guys to the attrition.
Right.
So I think we're getting ready for the salute to the colors here.
I think that's what they're lining up for here. Yeah.
So let's listen in on the Anna Cruz High School band as they once again treat us to a great part of our national.
Senior captains, and introducing them this evening for the Seahawks, number 12, Kaden Cummings, number 16, Zahel Sharaf,
It appeared
number 19,
everybody was
Caleb
lined
Hunter,
up there.
number 20, Trey Jasinski,
My hat's off.
number 15, Stephen Downey.
If you are not here live tonight, we got to tell you, it's a gorgeous sunset looking over the field here to the west, and we are expecting the fog to settle in on us before this game is over. It's already starting to get a little.
Now introducing our cheer squad.
October Halloween football game.
Yeah. That
Jasmine.
for very long today. Yeah. I was working out in the Anna Copper area today, and yeah, it was pretty much foggy up until about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's true.
So we got the Blaine border rights here, Lou. I'm going to double check, but if I remember, I should have actually wrote down the notes instead of trying to remember them like I'm 20 years old and don't forget things. But I believe they only have one win this year.
One conference win.
One conference win, yeah. Sorry, one conference win,
3 and 4 overall.
and three wins overall. Correct, yeah. And so this would be huge for the Seahawks if they could pull off a victory here. And you know, not that it matters technically, but they'd have a tiebreaker. In my mind,
yeah.
You have the same amount of wins with a team that you beat. You're higher in the standings than they are. So.
Well, it'll be interesting to see, and you know there's a moral and mental component, and here we are getting ready for our salute to the colors, so we'll pause and let that take place.
Mr. Chris Dial.
We've got all the right elements, right? We got the rolling snare drum, the high trumpet, you know, the cymbals crashing. Man, it's just super fun to watch.
And then the broadcast club at one point had the great view of the flag with that sunset you were talking about in the background. It's like, oh, this is just amazing.
Well, we do have a good night for crisp fall football.
Yeah.
It's about 50 degrees. It's going to start getting chilly here in Alabama. Like you said, awfully orange off to the west there. Nice and clear right now. The fog is coming in. We're expecting to get here before things are done tonight.
I thought maybe you were going to cancel on me with that sunset and go jump in the boat and head out. Because I'm sure the fog is a lot of fun. So.
True enough. No, I was out boating last night. As a matter of fact. It was a beautiful time to be on the We do live in a gorgeous spot. Looks like Anacortes is going to be kicking off here to the Border Lights. And we are just about ready to get this one underway. 12 minutes on the clock in the first period of play.
Looks like Gavin Long will have, or I'm sorry, not Gavin Long. Pearson Nordmark has changed numbers to 66 tonight. Sorry.
The kicking.
Pearson, I think all he can do is kick offside. Heard. I don't know it to be fact. As you see the play there. I don't think Pearson's looking to tackle. If he's injured the way I heard he was, because I had heard he had a separated shoulder. But
yep, but he's a go-getter.
And it looks like he's staying on the field, so apparently it's not separated anymore.
Well, yeah, like a lot of guys, I think it's pretty hard to get him off the field.
Right.
So 1st and 10 for the Border Lights, starting off about their own 30-yard line. Here's the snap. Running play up the left-hand side. Down after a gain about 5. Maybe a little bit more.
That was a nice tackle by number 50, Stephen Downey, senior. Here on senior night, he is going to study for mechanical engineering at Montana State, he said in his bio.
I got one
smarter than me.
I got one of those.
Right?
Joe D'Amelio studying mechanical engineering at Oregon State University.
That's right, you do.
That's a good field to be going into. 2nd down now, about 5 to go. This will be a handoff straight up the middle. Great blocking.
Yeah.
In on the tackle there, Trey Jedlinski for Anacortes. It's going to be close to a 1st down, and it might be enough to move the chains. Yes, it is. 1st and 10 for the Border Lights.
Trey's one of the other seniors. He plans to be an athletic trainer. Lou planning to go to college and become an athletic trainer.
That's also a good field to be getting into.
I would think so.
That's one of those things that never goes away. Everybody needs it,
Yep.
1st and 10 from the shotgun. Here's the handoff. Slashing run up the left-hand side. Gain of about 5 before he's brought down. And that'll get him halfway to the next 1st down.
Trevor Beener with the tackle there.
Border Lights, we're expecting primarily running game tonight.
Yeah, that's what they've been known for years. Not that they will never throw the ball, but they're going to run more than pass for sure. Last year they had a quarterback that passed a little bit more, but other years it's really a dominant run game. I believe Mario Gibato from a few years back still has a state rushing record for yardage in the high school history.
Well, Dave,
all classifications.
That went exactly the way I expected it to. The minute we began to talk about the running game, they go to the pass up the left-hand side. Right. Just shy of the 1st down, gain of about 4 on the play.
So
let's see what we can make happen next.
Right. We're like the Tony Romos of high school football. We can predict the play.
The Border Lights not known for giving away money to broadcasters.
Right. Right.
Oh, look what happened. All right, trip receivers right. This is setting up like a pass play. And as has been true of the Border Lights in the past, they always look to the sideline to get the play motioned in for them.
I'm thinking with the 1 yard, though, it might be like a draw play.
Could be.
Kind of right up the middle.
Spread the defense. No, this will be a pass play over to the outside, and it's going to go incomplete.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. An interesting idea. Clear out the right side with trip receivers and then throw to that side coming out of the backfield, hoping for some space out there to work. Unfortunately, falls harmlessly to the ground for the Border Lights, and so that's going to bring up 4th and 1.
I assume from this part of the field they would go for it, but oh yeah, here comes the quarterback back in the game. So William McKinney, only a sophomore, by the way, quarterback for Blaine.
A 4.0 student is Mr. McKinney.
That's impressive.
All right, so he's going to be 2 guys in the backfield here, halfback, fullback. And they do have enough.
I think they stopped him. Oh, did he get enough?
He fell forward. They stopped him behind the line, but he fell forward. And it looks like from the mark I'm seeing, we're probably going to be moving the chains here. Now let's just take a look. One ref has it one place, and now let's see where they put it. This might be a measurement here. It's going to be close.
I would love that to be a measurement. And they just signaled it.
Several Anacortes players were indicating 1st down in the other direction, and the refs just completely ignored them. Very rude.
Yeah, that's. They need to listen to the Anacortes players.
Shouldn't this be a vote? Most number of hands pointing in that direction. All right, 1st and 10 for the Border Lights. They've just come inside Anacortes territory, resting about the 49-yard line of the Seahawks. minutes and 15 seconds left to play here in the first quarter on a chilly night in October as we wind up the regular season games. Here's the snap from the shotgun. Pitch to the right-hand side. He's got room.
Oh, boy.
5, 10 yards.
It's going to probably be a hold. It's usually the reason for a flag right around the line of scrimmage. It
Holds
is.
the defense. Good call, Dave.
Holding offense, yes.
Holding offense. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yep, so that's coming back. And
I really ought to learn what yours here. Down on the pitch.
Right, down on the pitch.
Well, that's going to be a Gumby, and he's going to have a meeting for that.
Right.
Holding. Blaine, 10 yards. Repeat first down.
Territory, and this backs them up to their own 40-yard line. First,
I like negative plays when we're the ones on defense.
True enough. All right, so once again from the shotgun, 2 in the backfield, 1 wide receiver left, 1 wide receiver right. Here's the snap. He'll hand that ball off.
Beautiful team
that is
tackle.
Well read by the defense.
Very nice.
Loss of a yard on the play.
I'm not going to give anyone the tackle on that. That was just a whole lot of Seahawks.
Yeah. Okay, good job, Seahawks. Second down and 21 now for the Borderites as the team looks over towards their coach. Gets the play signaled in, and now everybody's on the same page. They'll go same formation here, 2 in the backfield on either side of the quarterback. Wide receivers left and right. Shotgun snap. He looks to go to the air. Deep down the right-hand side. Over the top.
Yep.
Good job there on the part of the defense, not making any contact and letting them draw the flag. Trey Jaslinski there on the coverage.
Good recognition by Trey to realize it was overthrown too. He didn't try to go up and do anything which may have created contact.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to give a needless penalty. That was not going to be a caught ball.
Right. Yeah. It landed out of bounds. So.
Yep. Good attempt by the Borderites. Good thinking, but could not get it together. And now it is third down. Now it says 3rd and 39. I don't think that's correct.
Should be 3rd and 22.
Yep.
There we
21,
go.
22. There we go. Okay, that's better.
On the 39, I think that scoreboard can be confusing. Yes.
Here's the snap, and they're going to look to the air again. This
time
down the left-hand side.
Oh.
He's got a man open. Oh!
He caught that?
Unbelievable catch at the 30-yard line. Great job offensively.
It's Hayden Weaver on the coverage. If they can show the replay here, he wasn't in the worst defensive position by any means. And
Chase Abshire here, you'll see here, he's well covered.
Well, and Chase is an all-league receiver, so I guess I shouldn't be super surprised that he made the catch. But Hayden Weaver was in a good position there. I'm sorry I couldn't tell it straight there. It's a little choppy on the screen, and I was having a hard time figuring it out. That's the difficult part of the defensive side of things. You can be in the right place, and they're doing almost everything right. He still found a way. Look at this.
This is going to be a tackle in the backfield for a loss here. Good job on the part of the defense to get inside there and make things happen. Pearson Nardmark in there on that tackle.
Yeah, Oscar Acosta back in there. Made the initial contact, and then Pearson with the big tackle.
So second and it's really probably 2nd and 12 is what they've got on the board, and that looks about right. Lots of 2 on the play there for the Borderites in this initial drive, which has taken about
almost 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah.
2 receivers right, single receiver left, 2 men in the backfield from the shotgun. Here's the snap. Looking to go to the air. Short pass over to the right-hand side. It's caught. And he's going to be swarmed out of bounds right about the 32-yard line. Clock's going to continue to run.
You know what was great about that, Lou? I mean, I know he caught the pass and they got positive yardage, but if you watch the Seahawks defense there was 3 guys there, and they all stayed true to their position there and made sure he wasn't going to get any further, and then, of course, closed in. And that was good footwork, and that's the type of stuff you're looking for, I think, as a coach, especially when your team is yet to win a game, is are we at least doing things fundamentally correct?
Right. Yeah, don't give up the lanes. Don't let the 3-yard, 4-yard pass turn into a 25-yard touchdown play.
Exactly.
Right? This is going to be 3rd down here. And once again, they will go to the air, this time down the left-hand side, looking for the end zone, and he's going to get it.
What a catch.
He's going to get it. Fantastic catch once again by Abshire. He's going to run it into the end zone from the 2-yard line and put 6 on the board for the Borderites. No flags on the play.
And there's a reason he is all league. That is 2 tremendous catches by Chase Abshire, as you'll see on the replay here. Hayden Weaver with good coverage again. I mean, he ran a little up and out pattern, I don't know.
So here's the bad news about that as far as I'm concerned, Dave. If I was the Blaine coach, I would say, well, let's keep doing that until it doesn't work. They're going to keep working there, and you're going to need to get the safety over there to assist with coverage.
Right.
Here's the kick. It's up, and it's good. So with that, your score 7-0. We're going to take our first break of the game. We'll be right back after this.
Live from Go a few blocks into Old Town Anacortes and you'll find Dad's Diner. With breakfast and lunch served all day, you'll definitely find the perfect meal. All of their food is prepared fresh each day, from the delicious house salad with salmon to the savory BLT. Dad's Diner, open Tuesday through Sunday, is located on Commercial between 9th and 10th Street. Come on down and grab a bite.
Here from AHS Live's presentation of tonight's football game from Anacortes High School. We're about to see a kickoff to the Seahawks and their first opportunity to return the favor and come down and score a touchdown against these Borderites.
That's what's going to happen, Lou.
If we say it over and over,
it will happen.
Looks
I have
like
a hard time seeing who's deep here. The jersey, I think it's Hayden Weaver and
Jedlinski, I believe.
And Trey Jedlinski, yeah. Okay.
And looks like kicking's going to be Bryce Kamrath. He's got his hand in the air, waiting for the whistle. Borderites look ready to go. And we are once again underway. This one's going to go deep and out the back of the end zone would be my guess. We'll be starting off at the 20.
That thing landed on the 3-yard line, and it wasn't even kicked that high.
Yeah, that was a line drive.
Holy cow. So Gage Barreau will come out to engineer the offense, as he has done all year. Also a sophomore quarterback. 2 sophomore quarterback. You don't see that often in the same game.
No, that's true, yeah.
Varsity, yeah.
That is true.
So I think that bodes well for the future at the quarterback position for both squads. So.
Well, we got 6 minutes and 26 seconds left here in the first period of play. Anacortes' first offensive down of the game. We got flags flying. It's going to be a pass play, and it's going to be just over the head of Caleb Hunter. Unable to make the catch, but we do have flags down. So let's see what we got here.
Good route and everything, but even had it been completed, it's most likely coming back. I believe it was a false.
Somebody got a little jumpy?
Legal shift, Anacortes. Second down or first?
They're trying to figure out if there's a loss of down on the play now. Everybody's looking at everybody. But they are backing the Seahawks up 5 yards, so they'll be on their own 15 now.
Yeah, I didn't recognize that signal from the referee.
First down over for the Seahawks.
I think it was
at the
illegal motion.
15-yard line.
Mike just cut out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Should be first and 15 now for the Hawks. Let's see. Here's the handoff. He finds himself a little alleyway, picks up a couple of yards.
That's Trevor Beener.
Manages to find a crease in there and get some positive yardage out of it. Ball's going to be right about the 13, so a gain of, or I'm sorry, the 17, so a gain of 2. It's going to bring up a long second down.
Second down, 13 yards to go.
The Hawks are so attached to this particular formation, and they run it so much.
Yeah, they run it a lot. They do run some spread once in a while too. But
quarterback option. Oh, and he makes the catch.
Good catch by Caleb Hunter off the tip.
Yeah, that
Chase
was
Absher with the tip actually at the defensive back position for Blaine.
Fantastic effort there just to stay focused on the ball. Big move forward for the Seahawks. Hopefully we've got that on the replay for you, because that was great illustration of why you do tip drills.
Right, right.
Things didn't go as planned. Ball's still in the air, and it's still live, and a great catch made.
About a 16-yard gain there.
Yeah, ball resting on the 33-yard line of the Seahawks. Let's see if they can keep it moving forward here in this first drive offensively for the Anacortes Seahawks.
Well, that's how you make up for a penalty right there.
Barrow looks around. He's going to hand this ball off.
Got back?
Oh, and caught in the backfield is going to be Hayden Weaver. Yeah. Lost of about 4 on the play. Maybe longer 5.
Looks like 5, yeah.
Tough break for Weaver. They just managed to let a guy in through the crease there, and he got him wrapped up and dropped him. So it's going to bring up second down and about 16, if I'm not too far off on my math.
Well, and I was thinking he should cut back, Lou, but I don't think it would have mattered because that's where that kid for Blaine just appeared from out of nowhere.
No, the door was closed.
The door was closed.
You can't get there from here.
Right.
Quick handoff up the middle we go. Looking for room. Still on his feet. Ball comes loose.
He got it. No, Blaine got it.
Caden Cummings had it, and it looks to me like you're right, Dave. They're indicating the Border have got it. Tough break for the Seahawks.
And then number 30, Hudson Reed, made the recovery.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because it was a nice little game.
Shoot. Yeah, no, he had done a great job there, kind of finding a crease and jump to his left, and then making some positive yardage happen, and then that happened. So too bad. Ball pops loose. Borderites now resting on the 31-yard line of the Seahawks, looking to take advantage of short yardage here, 1st and 10. From under center, here's the snap, handoff, running left. Oh, the pile surges forward, gain of about 7 on the play.
Number 58, I didn't see which Seahawk he got a hold. Well, he didn't get a hold of him. That would be a penalty. But he made a heck of a block and just opened a gaping hole for the running back there.
That's one of the team captains, Jacob Westfall, with that good block. Positive yardage, 7-yard gain. It's going to be second down and about 4 or 5, something like that, 3.5. Let's see if they can find some way to put up a defensive stand here. Hand off. Well, good stop.
Nice.
Yep, stopped him right at the 25-yard line.
Beener and Acosta in on the tackle there for the Seahawks.
You know, this is actually really an important drive here. If you can stop them here, you at least you at least nullify the fumble.
You betcha. Yep.
Yeah, as opposed to the morale that sets in when you fumble the ball and then they come down and score. That's just nothing worse. So,
Lou, I noticed in that last formation for Blaine, it's not set up that way this time. That Westfall kid that had the great block 2 plays ago, he's got a lineman's number, but he's lining up at fullback.
Yeah, he's a load if he gets a full head of steam. That's for good snap.
There he is,
hand
leading
off
again.
On the left-hand side.
Yep.
And that's going to be Oscar Caridad.
Caleb Cummings with the tackle for the Hawks. Another senior.
That will be enough to move the chains for the Borderites as they get into the red zone here. 19-yard line. The Anacortes Seahawks are the Borderites. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Dave Wilder and Lou D'Amelio, happy to be bringing you this broadcast along with our partners in the AHS Live Broadcast Group. It takes a village to make this happen every night.
It does.
Privilege when we get to do it, that's for sure. Here's the snap. Handoff, running right. Plenty of purple jerseys around, and he takes a tough shot. Gain of about 2.
I think that's going to come back, though, Lou. I think there was a lineman. They're either going to call him illegally downfield, or he was holding. I'm not sure, but where they threw the flag, there was a lineman right there.
Kind of right in the middle of the scrum, huh? Well, and it does look like the Borderites are preparing to back up.
Yeah.
So that's a break for Anacortes.
Holding, yeah. Okay. Well, last drive, Blaine got the holding penalty, and it looked like the Hawks were going to stop him, but then a couple big plays by McKinney to Absher there changed that. But let's see if they can make this one work in their favor. And
see, when I look over at Absher there, he's still single covered. I'm really hoping that they're talking to Gage about, the safety's got to. You got to shade over there, man, because that's where the threat is. They're going to go there again and again if they can. Right. Oh, nice tackle there.
Stephen Downey with a nice tackle.
They really wrapped him up and dropped him.
That's his second tackle of the game. Stephen is the center and a defensive lineman. He is a massive, massive human being. He's 5'7". They list him at 170, but we know it's about 150. But his effort makes him play like he's about 6'4", 250.
Well, that was all about power right there. He just wrapped him up and drove him sideways and dropped him right to the ground. Great stop, and really minimized the gain. So it's second down now. About 8 to go. They are going to go to the air, and they look to go to Absher again in the corner, and he can't quite get there. Boy, that was a well-thrown ball. It actually knocked over the pylon. That's exactly where he wanted to put it. but incomplete.
That'd be good at quarterback. I want you to throw it and see if you can hit it at the base of the pylon.
Hit the pylon, that's right. That's exactly right. So that's going to bring up third down. And so far, the Borderites, remember, they recovered the ball at about the 30, so net with the penalties and everything, they've only gained about 2 or 3 yards. And it is now third down and 17 to go. So I'm sure they're looking for the end zone here, not the first down.
Probably going to be looking for Absher again.
I would guess, especially as long as they leave him single covered over there.
Yeah.
No, this is going to be a quarterback keep. He's got a
go.
little yardage, but no, great job on the part of the Seahawks. Seahawks grabbed onto him and stopped him before a big gain was about to break loose.
Right. Holy cow. That was a hard collision at the end there as he's getting flung forward and then another Seahawk.
Yeah, I think Trevor Beaner was the one who came in and just delivered the blow.
Right.
I'm not sure who held him up at first, though, because that was a great stop.
Yeah. Trevor's holding his elbow there, I think.
Yeah.
I think he felt a little bit of that also.
And if Trevor's elbow hurts, you know he didn't get the worst of it either. That was a heck of a shot. All right, so we're going to see a field goal attempt with 1 minute and 17 seconds to go. Clock still running here in the first period of play.
About a 42-yarder here, Lou.
This is going to test the leg. Let's see. We got a good hold. Ball is up and a little bit left, but it actually had the distance.
I think it would have cleared. It looked like it from this angle anyway.
So it will be a turnover to the Hawks, and the ball will be back in their hands at about their own 26-yard line.
That is fantastic. After giving them the ball in the 30, like you said, net 3-4 yards, and it took a little bit. They got the ball back, and
hey, you stopped them.
It's still only 7-0.
That's right.
Point.
You nullified the fumble, right?
That's
so
right.
you don't want to suffer from the fumble. If you can at least nullify it, that's great. So let's see what the Hawks can do here. 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line, where they decided to put it. Beaner's got it. He's running around. He's trying to find a gap up the middle. Gain of about 3 or 4 before he's taken it.
Very nice run there. Good blocking. And anything positive yardage on first down, I'm a fan of.
Well, you do. You complicate the defense's world if you can get just even 3 yards. Now they have a lot of decisions to make about what you're going to do next. If they hold you to 1st or 2nd and 10,
they've got a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Right.
So here's a snap. Pitch once again to Beaner. Almost the exact same play.
Yeah.
He finds a gap. That's going to be enough for the first.
Very nice.
Out of bounds he goes, right about the 34-yard line.
So that'll be a first down. So it's
Move the
about
chains.
9 yards.
Move the chains. Clock stopped at 29 seconds left in the first quarter here in our Friday night lights football game.
Yeah, it looked like the same blocking scheme and everything, Lou. Trevor just kind of cut outside because it was available on this one.
Yeah. Well, we're still in that first quarter where you're trying to figure out what's going to work best. Maybe we found something there that.
You bet.
Right, this
the other way
pitch
now.
going the other way. Oh, he's going to cut back and go up the middle.
Nice.
Now, nice spin move. It's going to get 3 or 4 yards before he's brought down.
That's Trey Jedlinski.
Wow, that was a really nice move there. First guy grabbed him, he just spun with him and then plunged forward for another couple of yards before he was brought to a stop. And this will, I don't know if they'll get this one off, so it'll be the last play of the first quarter.
Right. Looks like they're not going to worry about it. Yeah.
All right, so at the end of your first quarter of play, Seahawks are not yet on the board. Borderites have got 7. We'll be right back after this.
One large hot and ready classic, please.
That'll be $5.
I left my wallet in the car.
$4.75.
Thank you.
Everyone's got 20 quarters for a large hot and ready classic. Little Caesars, world's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at KennellyKeysMusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
That wasn't
back,
convincing him. Yeah.
We're back live here on AHS Live. Thank you. And Dave Wilder, Lou D'Amelio here having a little fun during the break, talking about when Lou's son Joe used to play here at Anacortes and had to go up against Taylor Rapp. And apparently the shoulder jiggle didn't work all that well against breaking Taylor Rapp's defense down. So,
all right, well, let's say we're underway here in the second quarter of play. Biener once again rolls around to the right-hand side and picks up a few yards. So,
about a 3-yard gain.
Hey, the running game seems to be gaining ground, and as long as it's positive, let's keep doing it. Huh?
Well, the line's doing a good job, and I feel, better than I've seen earlier in the season from the backs is that they're turning upfield sooner.
Yes.
Instead of trying to drag it out, then I'm going to turn up. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any world-class speed guys. So
let's see what we got here, 3rd and 2, Dave. Oh, that's
same thing.
Yeah, that's forward motion. I think they're going to give him a first down there.
You bet they are.
Yeah.
You can see the guy coming in on the other side there.
Fantastic. Okay, move the chains once again. That's going to bring the ball up to about where are they going to put it? The 44-yard line of the border rights.
Very nice.
As Anacortes gets it rolling here.
Very nice.
Oh, there's some good football under the lights here. Let's see what's going to happen now. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 44. Handoff. There was a little bit of a jump there.
Yeah.
Biener got in a good block there, but it's going to be for naught.
Yeah.
Tyler Hageth and Javino Rodriguez with the tackle. Flag on the field.
That's not what it's called in high school.
Too much motion.
Right.
Too much motion too soon. That would be the more descriptive way to. So that'll back up the Hawks. They'll march off 5 yards here.
It'd be nice in football all the way through from youth all the way up to the NFL, if they would just let the referees all say the same thing and signal the same thing. I mean, in basketball, it's all the same. Unless you're in Europe, but that's different. That's a whole different continent.
Or China. Here's the snap. This will be a fake handoff and keep up the middle that went nowhere.
Yeah, it didn't look
boy.
Well, as a matter of fact, looks like we lost 2.5 yards.
Yeah, that was. I think the Borderites saw that one coming.
Right.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and a little bit longer.
Yeah, it looks like
it's going to make it about 18 now.
Yeah, you bet. They're saying 17 on the board, but I think it's leaning closer towards the 18 side here.
All right, here's the snap to Barrow. He's going to fall back. Going to go to the air. Oh, let's see if he can find some room to do that. No, he's going to have to break away and run.
Yeah.
Gets up to about the 40. A couple of positive yards, but coverage sack there. He looked up, and everybody he was thinking of throwing to was covered by a white shirt.
Right. Able to gain 2 yards, though.
All right, that's going to make it 3rd and about 14. And I'd imagine they are going to think about going to the air here once again, right?
I would think so. I'd like to see some play action type stuff here, but or are they Wildcat? I can't see. No, that is Gage back.
He's going to roll, and he fakes one direction, goes the other, and ball is dropped. Caden Cummings couldn't drag that one in.
That happens. I've done that more than once in my life.
Well,
it's like I'm going to run before I catch it.
Well, and it's cold. It's cold and it's damp. This ball's going to be slick. So
you
too bad. I mean, they had a little bit of room over there. I don't know if you would have picked up 14 yards, but let's just see as the punting team is out. Nordmark's going to kick this one away. Let's see if he can put the boot to it here and maybe back the Borderites up into their own zone.
Like to see him get it inside the 20 if he can. He
might. Be a knuckleball. It's going to come down about the 32. And a good stop there to grab onto it.
You bet. It was spinning the wrong way.
Yep, Stephen Downing, I think that was, who grabbed it and said, we'll just stop this right here. So, Borderites take over on about the 28-yard line, something like that.
Yep.
We got 10 minutes left to go before we get to halftime in this particular program. And once again, the defense is going to be called to hold the line until the offense can get out there and score again. Unless, of course, they can somehow pull out a pick six or something. That would be really exciting. Good way to
Force a
start the
fumble
throw.
down in this territory. It might shorten up the field for the offense.
Fumbles have happened right here before.
Yeah, matter of fact, they have. Going
Here's
the
snap.
same way, the offense.
Oh,
yes.
fantastic tackle. One-handed grab.
Cameron Rice. Are you kidding me?
Boy, oh boy.
Please tell me we have a replay on that. Oh, that was awesome.
Now, if you've never had the opportunity to do that, that is just incredible arm strength right there. He just grabbed onto a person going the exact opposite direction and spun him to the ground. Great job. Great defensive play.
You get that done in the weight room right there. Holy cow. That was awesome.
Oh, man, oh, man. All right, well, that might be the play of the night so far.
Right.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice job, Mr. Rice.
I think Cameron was baiting him, like, oh, I'm going to let you go, and then just reached out, put his bare paw on him, and said, oh, no, you're going nowhere.
Well, looks like we're walking something off here.
Oh, that's what they get for trying to,
Oh, man. Oh, somebody must have said something they shouldn't have. They're walking off a 10-yarder.
That's no good.
No, they're walking off more than that.
They're walking off a 15-yarder. Yeah. So.
No, that's 10. They went for
Or
the 20.
it is 10, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I was like, looks like he's still going to keep going.
Right.
All right, so that's going to make it.
Well, yeah, they're at the 14.
Yep.
Yeah, it is a 15-yarder. Holy cow.
Oh, hey, you're right, Dave.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you. I was thinking 19 also. They're at the 14-yard line, though.
Here's the snap, looking to go to the air. They will go to Absher. He'll make the catch right about the 24, and he'll get stopped right there.
Again, Lou, all three Seahawks just stayed in their lane like we talked about and made sure he didn't get any further.
Caden Cummings wrapped him up, dropped him. But you're right, he was contained.
Yep.
So.
Well, they really like to go to Absher when they need some yardage, don't they?
That wouldn't be surprised if they don't do it again here. It's 2nd and 14. And Absher seems to be paying very close attention to the play being called in.
Right.
Which seems to be an indication he's trying to figure out where he's supposed to run to. Yeah. Oh,
that
bad snap, falls to the ground. Anacortes in there and falls on the ball holder, so it will still be a border right ball, but
it's going to be back on the 18-yard line.
Border rights kind of step on their own foot there.
Yeah.
And the bad timing for them, that backs them up quite a bit. So
it's going to make it about 3rd and 21.
Whew. Well, again, this is right here. This is where I'm thinking you want to tell Barrow, go over there and stand next to Absher right now.
He is cheating to this side.
As he should be.
He's on this hash mark.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yep. They always line up Absher on the left of the quarterback, I've noticed.
Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Going to be a quarterback keep. He's rolling to the right-hand side. He's got an open man that makes a catch at the 30.
Tackle, Caleb Cummings.
Let's make sure everybody gets up. They're getting up slow, but they're getting up, yeah.
And Gage Barreau even got back to the other side of the field once he recognized where the play was going.
Good hustle.
Got there right at the end.
So that, but that was a pretty darn good completion. At first, I thought that was going to be a designed quarterback run, but he was just rolling out right and finding himself some time.
I think it was supposed to be a bootleg, but I think the blocking broke down just a little bit.
So here's the good news, Dave. That brings up 4th down and 5, and they're going to punt this ball away. So. Is anybody going back from Anacortes? Yeah,
Trevor Beener.
I couldn't see it. There was a post in the way here. So, nice punt. Good hang time. Going to come down right about the 35. And Beener will wisely back off and let that just get stopped at about the 32-yard line. And that's where the Anacortes Seahawks will take over. Still only trailing by 7 with 7 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here in the second quarter of play. There's every reason to believe that this game could be tied up before halftime.
You betcha. And two big stops here by the Seahawks on these last 2 drives from the defense. What's that famous bend but don't break type thing?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. It's,
gave up a little yardage.
Gave up a little yardage, but in the end, got the ball back.
That's right.
Yeah. So let's see if they can put it together here now. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Here's the snap. Little pitch. Beener picks up 3 or 4 yards.
Take that all day long.
Yeah, if you can get tempo going on that, you got enough time in 7 minutes to just do that. Run play left, run play left, run play right, run play left. Yep. Just grind out 3, 4, or 5 yards each time and hope for the big breakaway, But you can march down the field that way if it'll work. Make the defense stop you.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, 2nd down now.
Fake Beener. They hand it off. Couldn't see who they handed it off to, but Caden Cummings.
Yeah,
okay.
Cummings, and he gets stopped after a gain of maybe 1. Up the
Yeah.
middle has been very tough. The Border-Rights are doing a good job of closing the door up the middle, but on the edges, they've found some room. And they really haven't done much swinging it wide. You know, like right here, you've got the whole left side.
Right.
The ball's over on the basically the east hash. You know, run it to the west and see if you can take advantage of that space. I don't know if you can string them out or not. Man in motion. This will be to the air. Too bad. Yeah, that was meant for Acosta.
Just looking in the backfield to see if there was a flag. It wasn't roughing the passer, but we know how delicate the referees are with quarterbacks. That's one thing that's consistent all the way from the NFL.
That is true. that message has gotten through.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so the Hawks are making some personnel changes.
Yeah, Pearson Nordmark's going to be back to punt here.
4th and 5 is what we've got here. And so we will punt this ball away. And so far, last few minutes, the ball's just been moving back and forth. Oh, high snap. That's going to be trouble. It's down on the 15. He's going to pick it up. Oh, the ball's loose on the ground, but I do think a Seahawk fell on it. Maybe not. No, a Border-Right fell on it.
Which it was going to be their ball anyways. I was just worried about him being able to scoop it up and go.
Right.
But fortunately, they jumped on it. So.
Yeah, Dave, I heard you saying what every coach says in that situation. Please don't try and pick it up and run. Just fall on it.
Yes.
And just make it stop.
Right. Yeah. Please.
But it is true that most players will try anything to. Well, I got time. I'll just pick it up here.
Right. Yeah. Because I might be able to run this thing all the way to the house. You don't know, Coach. You don't know.
Well, it's like a lottery ticket. It's certainly not going to happen if we don't try it.
Right. Right.
So
I can't get to the house if I'm laying on the turf. I mean, hello.
We got a timeout here on the field, and we're going to take a break, do a little business. We'll be right back after this.
The Action Club is a Kiwanis club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, you can head to the Port of Anacortes Web Lockers at Seafarers Way and Q Avenue. Once there, you can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, Kindles, portable DVD players, e-readers, and televisions. The money we collect during the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
Thank you. Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, welcome back in. We are anxious to see what's going to happen next year. The ball is down, knocking on the door right about, I think they've got it about the 7-yard line or so. Oh, maybe the 11-yard line.
Yeah.
No, it's about the 13-yard line.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks defense is going to be tested here, see if they can keep them out of the end zone. A high snap resulted in the ball rolling down deep into our own end. They're going to go to the corner to Absher.
Nice. No, he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
He made the catch, but he did step out.
Hayden Weaver has had great coverage on him every time, and I don't know how Chase continues to catch. I know he was out.
It is impressive. Yeah,
it's unreal.
Because when the ball's in the air, you're thinking, "Oh, that's too bad. He's really covered. That's not a good idea."
Right.
And then he finds a way.
And that looked like it might have been one-handed.
Golly. Well, I tell you what it was no good. So
yeah,
second and 10.
Incomplete.
From about the 13-yard line here. So they
put Absher to the right this time.
Yeah,
that's the first time they've done that. Now he's against Jedlinski this time.
This will be a handoff sweeping run to the right, and he's going to get taken down after a gain of about 5.
Ton of Seahawks in on the tackle there.
Alex Mercado, the ball carrier for the Border-Rights. That's what Absher does for you, though. You have that constant threat and worry about him being able to catch anything, and so now you got to protect against that, and also be worried about the run game.
Well, your safety can't cheat up on the run. Your defensive back can't cheat in towards the line a little bit. You're basically taking away 2 defenders when you decide to run the ball.
Well, let's see what they do here. 3rd and 5 from about the 9-yard line. Here's the snap. This will be a handoff.
Nice job.
Mercado up the middle, but he's going to get stopped. Ball comes loose. There's a scramble on the ground. And I see
he hung on to it.
Yep, I see him indicating 4th down. So I would guess we're going to see the kicking team out to once again try a field goal.
Well, heck yeah. I mean, after he barely missed a 42-yarder, I would definitely be kicking it if I were them.
I'm thinking Norm Crosby.
Yeah. Hey.
Or
Mason Crosby?
Or Mason, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Whereas they've taken and called him Mason Crossbar.
Right,
Which I thought was
right. So it's going to be about a 25, 26-yarder right
certainly
there.
well within the range of his leg.
Yeah.
It's up.
Oof.
And that one is
Easily
absolutely good.
Yeah.
So we got a brand new score, 10-0. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. Let's take a little break, do a little business. We'll be right back after this.
At the Senior College, we believe that learning should never stop. Anacortes Senior College offers lifelong learning opportunities to adults over 50 in a relaxed atmosphere. No test or homework. ASC is ran by volunteers including retired college professors, scientists, artists, business and medical professionals. Fall, winter, and spring courses are held Tuesdays and Thursdays. For more information and registration forms, go to seniorcollege.org.
Well, the Hawks have still got time. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in the second quarter of play here in tonight's contest. Borderites have scored twice, one of each. They've a touchdown and a field goal.
One of each.
Let's see, we haven't seen a safety or a defensive score. So
That's right. Well, we're about to see an offensive touchdown.
There you go.
That's what I think.
So I'm thinking it's Jedlinski
and Weaver
and
once
Weaver
again.
in the back, standing right about the 9-yard line.
And based on the last kickoff, this thing is going to go to about the 3.
They might just be in that position to get a good view of this ball as it goes by.
Right. Oh, no.
Oh, it's going to come up a little shorter this time. This will be returnable. Caught at about the 17-yard line. Jedlinski. There you go. Out to the 30, still on his feet, and he's going to get stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Nice return. 13 yards, you betcha. Good
All right,
starting position.
Yeah, Hawks start out, 29-yard line, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Plenty of time to make things happen.
And still 2 of their 3 timeouts. I believe the last timeout was charged to them, so 2 of their timeouts left, along with first down stoppages, all that stuff. So out of bounds.
Time for a little coaching here.
You bet.
This is where your coaching staff starts working overtime, like conserving the clock and calling the right kinds of plays to get people to the sidelines. Reminding guys that you got to get back up to the line. Let's see what they start off with here. This will be a quick pitch.
Trevor Beaner.
Beaner, gain of a couple before he's taken down. Yeah, about 3 or 4 on the play.
Okay.
You know, Beaner is that's kind of his hallmark. You hand him the ball, you're guaranteed usually 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, no doubt. And I like that they're not running him on the sweep plays. I think this suits Trevor's running style better. It's not that he's not getting outside at all, but trying to go clear out to the sideline, then cut up, I just don't like. And look at this cut back by Trevor there.
A nice cut back, and that will be a gain of about 4 or 5 once again.
Yeah, that's going to make it about, what,
third and short.
3rd and 1?
Yeah, third and short. So that's manageable.
You bet. That was good field vision by Trevor there to make that cutback, because from up here, it just looked like a big mess of people, and he obviously saw a little hole there that got him an extra few yards.
Yeah, I'm thinking 3rd and 2 is about what we're looking at here.
Okay.
Yeah, so from the shotgun, here's the snap. This quarterback keeps, see if he can get the distance. Nice spin move, falls forward, and he's going to
actually,
first.
It was Wildcat.
Is that what they did?
They had Beaner back there. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's a first down. Move the chains.
You bet. Yeah, they'll do that every once in a while. They'll put Trevor back there and run their little Wildcat. And he passed it once earlier this year in the Cedar Crest game.
That's not a bad idea either.
Right?
Yeah, you got to keep things, shake it up, man.
Yeah.
All right. 1st and 10, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Same thing. Hand off to Hayden Weaver, though.
Weaver looking to slash across and gain a little ground. He's going to make a gain of maybe 1 yard before he's stopped.
Yeah. We got 3:05 and counting. Okay.
The clock continues to run, as they like to say. The clock is running. Things are starting to look a little foggier out there. And there's definitely a sheen on the field, so it's a little slick. All right, Seahawks, let's see what you got here. 2nd down and 9. Barrow checks his wrist, takes the snap. He's going to keep this one. Run over the right-hand side. Yeah, just shy of the 50-yard line is where he'll come to a stop. Gain of about 4 on the play.
Very nice. I like that. I thought he was going to pitch it, and I was hoping he wouldn't. Because there was a defender that was about ready to go to the house the other way if he did.
Hang on to that one.
Good recognition by Gage there.
All right, so once again we find ourselves 3rd and short, 3rd and 3. Barrow standing in the shotgun position. Wide receivers out to the right. Beener rolls around. Oh, he's got immediate penetration into the backfield, but he wisely throws it out of bounds.
You bet. Yep.
And saves the sack. Smart play there, Mr. Quarterback.
You bet. You betcha.
Boy, it's tough
now
to have.
You're either going to go for it or punt, but either way, you didn't lose yardage.
Right.
Because that was going to be a huge loss.
And I always give quarterbacks credit there because your mindset is completely different. You're looking for the play to develop, and all of a sudden you realize, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And you have to shift gears and realize, okay, where can I dump this? I gotta move away from the threat. I gotta throw the ball. So he did that very well. Made it look smooth.
Going to go for it here. They hand it off to Beener.
Oh boy, it's not going to be enough. He'll get stopped just shy of the 50. And that's where the Borderites will take over on downs. It was a valiant effort, just not enough.
Not enough. I like going for it, though. You're down 2 scores, and,
Yep.
Gamble a little bit. We're at midfield here, and you got 2 minutes here to stop. I mean, you're giving them good field position but you're not planning on not getting that first down. The whole point is we're going for it because we're going to get it.
You make it, make it make everything fourth down territory.
Right. There's that coach in Arkansas that doesn't even have a punter.
I know, it's crazy. That's crazy.
Be on their own 5-yard line and they go for it on fourth down.
And I'd love to look at the odds for that. Oh, breakaway run here. They're going to need to bring him down.
Well, I don't know if he's just loaded with talent or what, but the guy's won 4 state championships in 20 years, so he's probably had some pretty good talent at some point. I don't know who that was that made the tackle.
Oh, I don't know who made the tackle. I saw Carradad was a carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you look, in some ways, if you looked at the stats, what are the odds? Like, how often does he convert fourth down? If he does it 30% of the time, 40% of the time, well, geez.
Right.
Maybe everybody ought to be doing it. But here's the snap. They're going to the air, over to the right-hand side. You've got a completed pass. First time we've seen this receiver catch the ball.
Yeah.
And he's going to rumble down to about the 22-yard line.
They threw to him earlier in the game, but it was incomplete.
Is that Hudson Reed?
Yeah.
Did I read that correctly?
Yep, Hudson Reed.
Well, Mr. Reed made a good catch. And as you said, a nice stiff arm that gained him some extra yardage.
You bet.
Clock is going to continue to run 1 minute and 15 seconds and counting.
Blaine's not too worried. They've got all 3 of their timeouts left. And
they've got Abshire out here wide left. Single coverage with Weaver. That'll be a job. Shotgun snap. Pitch over to the left-hand side. And he looks for a crease and cuts back, and he's got some yardage to go through. And he found his way into the end zone, and that was a heck of a nice run. Too bad for Anacortes, they could not get him stopped.
Yeah.
And Alex Mercado on the touchdown run there. Started to the left, cut back to the right, weaved and bobbed his way through the crew, and found himself 6 to put Borderites up 16-0 with about a little less than a minute to play here in the first half.
Yeah, that was, they just showed the replay here. Came up, I wasn't expecting it, but it came up, and yeah, it was just a heck of a cutback because he wasn't getting a touchdown if he stayed left for sure.
Yeah. Bryce Camrath comes out and punches through the extra point, and so that makes it 17-0, and that gives us a chance to do a little business. We'll be right back after this.
Behind every great Anacortes club and team, there's an unspoken hero. People that get us our team gear, organize our team dinners, and support us in everything else we need. From every student athlete in AHS, thank you, Saba, for the football team's two-a-day shirts, the volleyball team's warm-up gear, and everything else in between. Saba, the Seahawk Athletic Booster Association.
Well, a new score is 17-0, and the Borderites are going to get a chance to kick this off and give Anacortes just a little bit less than a minute here in the first half to see if they can find some way to punch it into the end zone. Weaver and Jedlinski back at their own 10-yard line, waiting for Camrath's kick. Man, this is a gorgeous field. It is really fun to be here.
We're so fortunate. It's unreal.
Yeah, down the right-hand side they go. This one's going to go out of bounds. Oh, no, it's going to stay inbounds. He's going to field it right about the 15. He's cutting back. Let's see if Jedlinski can find himself a lane. Spin move down at the 25 before he gets swarmed to a stop.
I thought for sure that was going out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think it took a weird little hop, and Trey recognized that, oh heck, if I don't grab this, we're going to really be pinned back here.
Yeah, he picked up 10 yards.
You bet.
7 seconds gone off the clock. 48 seconds left to go.
2 timeouts. Just as possible. Utilize the sidelines if you're passing. Get your receivers out of bounds, and a couple timeouts if they're not able to.
Yeah, it's 1st and 10. I sure like to see him find something long down the field here.
It's a handoff to Beener.
Beener
Up
drags
the left side.
Beener drags a pile of guys up to just shy of the 30.
3-yard gain.
Yep, he'll pick up his customary 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, he's got 4 carries that are 3 yards, 1 that's 4, and then a few others that are longer.
Dave, I'm sure you remember it, but I always fall back on that game where Jared Douglas was playing quarterback.
Oh, jeez.
And he had 60-something carries, and he just carried the ball over and over. But, it was a classic. He would quarterback keep the ball for 3 or 4 yards, 4 or 5 yards. And as long as he was getting that kind of positive yardage, why would you stop, right? So, boy, that really was quite a game.
Sack there, so -2 yards on the sack.
And we are going to end the first half there. Time expires. Your score, Borderites 17, Seahawks 0. We're going to take a break. We're going to do a little bit of business, and we'll come back, talk a little bit during our halftime break. Right back after this.
Each year, thousands of fantastic pictures are taken by yearbook photographers of AHS sporting events, assemblies, performing arts, and more. The best of these photos are now available to you online. Just point your browser to ahs.smugmug.com. You can download digital images or order prints right from your computer or phone with the SmugMug app. How cool is that? Support the rhododendron and your students by using ahs.smugmug.com.
Everybody loves a green lawn, but where does runoff from your lawn end up? Runoff from your lawn winds up in the stormwater system when we get heavy rains. From there, it runs untreated into the Salish Sea. Excess fertilizer can cause harmful algal blooms which use up the oxygen, causing oxygen-free dead zones. This has already become an issue in Hood Canal in the southern Salish Sea. Harmful algal blooms can make toxins that make lakes such as Campbell and Hart unsafe for pets and swimming. Weed killers can cause population declines and deformations in amphibians. Pesticides in lawn products can build up in the Salish Sea environment and kill beneficial insects. Don't be shellfish, keep the Salish Sea clean.
Field Commanders, it is your game ready!
tell them I'm watching a high school football game. I don't care about someone saying whatever you got. Life is in the jewelry and corporate world. Come on, 900.
And now, introducing your Anacortes High School
Cheer Squad.
You know what I really hate? You know what really grinds my gears? When people don't use their blinkers, I tend to get a little angry.
Sorry about that.
Hi, I'm Hank Farr, and I'm here to remind you that using your blinkers is cool. This is your blinker. By pushing it up or down, you can signal to drivers behind you that you are turning left or right. It's that simple. According to a study by the Society of Automotive Engineers, lack of turn signals results in nearly 2 million accidents annually. That's a lot. Use your blinkers. Don't become a statistic. It's really not that difficult. Like, it's actually really annoying.
Pet waste can give diseases to Salish sea mammals like seals and otters. pet waste can add fertilizer to the Salish Sea and cause harmful algal blooms. Do what you oughter. Pick it up and put it in the trash.
Well, we bring you back in live here to our broadcast, which of course you won't be hearing live, but we're here live, and that's the most important thing tonight.
Well, our voices still sound awesome live or recorded.
Is that right?
Yeah. I've decided this.
All in favor.
All in favor.
No opposed. So motion passes.
Motion passes.
4 minutes and 40 seconds before they get the ball rolling here, and we were just going to kind of recap a little bit of the first half. It's 17-0 at this point, and Blaine came down on their first drive and managed to score on a great catch, 2-yard line, and then a fall over in the end zone.
And a great catch before that up at around I believe it was around the 30, if I remember.
Yeah, two catches where we were both sure that ball was not going to get caught.
Yeah.
They managed to make it happen anyway. So.
Well, that's Chase Abshire. He's all league. I mean, he even caught one in the opposite end zone here that was out of bounds.
Yep.
But
again,
he had no business catching it.
Yeah, it looked uncatchable.
Somehow caught it. So, but he's definitely been the highlight for them as far as when they decide to go to the air, and then Mercado, of course, when they're on the ground, seems to be their primary running back. So, the Seahawks, of course, their primary individual on offense has been Trevor Beener. He's already got 11 carries for 46 yards in the first half, so a little over 4 yards a carry. Right?
I was just going to say, just exactly what we come to expect from him in terms of production. So.
And only 3 pass attempts for the Seahawks. Gage Burrow is 1 for 3 for 16 yards. A great catch by Caleb Hunter on that completion off of a tip on the far sideline.
Great concentration.
Oh man, I would have blinked and missed it at some point.
And then for the Border Rights Camerath has been been a pleasure to watch. Great boot. He missed a 43-yard field goal attempt during the first half, but he missed it wide left, not for length.
By inches.
Yeah, and then he punched in one from about 20-something yards out, and that one we both agreed would have carried at least another 20 or so yards beyond. So
easily.
Yeah, so he's a weapon for them as well.
Yeah, so hopefully Seahawks can get things going offensively here. They've had some I know the score is 17-0, but they've actually had some pretty good defensive stands. That last series they struggled a little bit defensively, but other than that, even the first scoring drive that Blaine had, they played good defense. The receiver just made 2 great catches that made that happen.
But I think that's an important point, Dave. What we're saying is that the offense had to overcome the good effort of the defense. Not the defense was out of position or just wasn't there.
Right.
They were doing everything right. There was pressure on the quarterback. He got off a good throw. There was good coverage, man-to-man coverage, but good coverage on a class receiver. And he managed to find a way to make the catch. He certainly wasn't wide open.
No, not at all. And then Cameron Rice had that amazing one-arm tackle in the backfield. And then a couple times we pointed out how pleased we were with the fundamentals of the Seahawks defenders. Yes, you're going to give up a completion here and there. They gave up about 4 or 5 yards, but 3 defenders stayed in their position in their lane and made sure he didn't get any further and did a good job team tackling, as you see the Seahawks led by senior Ante Petrish out onto the field.
Yeah, I think a guy like Abshire, you're really saying, okay, how can we contain him? It's going to be very difficult to keep him from having any catches. You're going to have to realize that there are times, especially on short plays, where they slant him out real quickly and he just turns. It's a timing play.
Right.
You're playing off of him a little bit out of respect, and he's going to get that 4 or 5 yard catch. You just want to limit him to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a similar thing that happens when I step on the basketball floor. The defenses have to
just intimidated.
Yeah. They have to really think about how are they going to stop Dave.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I know.
I'm sitting over here wondering how to stop Dave right now.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Oh, I can keep going. I can go until I'm muted.
Goodness gracious. Oh, I forgot there's a button. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Well, we got about 30 seconds left to go here. We'll stay with you until they get this second half underway.
Right.
And we're hopeful to see the offense come alive here for the Hawks. It sure would be nice to round out these regular season games with a win.
You bet. As we see assistant coach John Dumas making his way up the stairs here. Old Johnny D. So, but well, the Seahawks, I know they lost last week to Seahome, but they did put 14 points on the board.
Yep.
And you put 14 points on the board here, by the start of the end of the third quarter, or even partway through the fourth quarter, and don't give up any here.
Man,
you got a ball game.
We're only halfway done.
That's right.
Whatever they did in the first half, we can do that and some more in the second.
And we get to receive the ball to start the second half.
Good point.
So
the second half is about to start. First half is in the books. That one's done and done. So it's a new game.
So, Lou, I wanted to, you know how I go every year through this senior program on senior night. I am just fascinated sometimes by this stuff. But I want to point out Caden Cummings. The question to Caden was, what are your plans after high school? What do you think Caden's answer was, or have you looked already?
I have not looked.
Okay,
no.
what do you think Caden's answer was?
He would say, well, Paul Allen's job is now available.
It is too soon, Lou. But Caden's answer is the perfect answer for someone his age. Sleeping in.
Well, you have to admire somebody's honesty.
That's right.
No sugar-coated, I want to start my own business to make the world a better place.
Well, I even remember when my son went off to college, his goal was to not have a class before 10 in the morning. So.
Well, and, especially for student athletes, because, man, there's a lot of work that goes into playing football. A lot of work. It's tough on the body. You're late in the season. You've been working hard. And you've got all your grades to keep up and all that other work going on, your family stuff.
Right.
I can see a guy honestly saying, you know what I really want to do? I just really want to have a chance to sleep in a little bit and worry about one thing.
And to quickly point out, because I don't want anyone to think we're just making fun of Caden, because I think it was funny anyways, but anyone you want to thank, he says, the coaching staff for stepping up to make us better players and better men, which falls back on the conversation that Coach Hunter was having with Skagit Valley Herald this week. In regards to what his goals are as a coach for these kids. So.
Jed Linsky on the run back to the 35 there. Yeah, no, that's the kind of thinking I always want a coach to have. Not obsessed with just numbers, but also realizing he's a guiding light for a lot of these folks that he's teaching them what competition's all about, and, how to live your life. And, there's a lot going on. A lot going on when you say I'm a coach, that's for sure.
Well, especially when you're dealing with teenagers.
First and 10 here. Yep.
It's an even bigger challenge, if you ask me.
Short pass. It's going to get deflected.
They were trying to get the ball to Ante Petrus. Boy, that would have been nice if that could have been completed.
Yep. Yeah, well, hey, that's what I like to see. That was a good effort. Second down and 10 now. So I don't know who got their paw on that one. It was a well thrown ball. Just somebody got a hand up there and deflected it. So
Hayden Weaver will sub back in for Ante here. We'll see what the Seahawks
see what Barrow's going to do. He's in the shotgun.
They do still hand off out of this, though.
Oh, yeah.
You bet. But
looks like he's going to go to the air. They're going to try it almost the same play on the other side. It's going to go incomplete.
Yeah, they were trying to get it to Hayden Weaver that time.
But, Dave, the good thing about this is now the Borderites have got to be thinking like, oh, okay, hey, air attack, maybe you create a little bit of less pressure there in the middle.
Well, and they're throwing, usually, for the most part, when Anacortes goes to the air, it's out of their spread formation. They've done this from their wing formation, so now it's like,
keep them guessing.
What are they doing now?
3rd and 10.
They're supposed to hand it off.
Here's the snap. He rolls back.
Block.
He's going way down the left side. No.
Back of a throw by Gage as far as you could see his arm strength there.
Yeah, I was hoping for a flag on the play, but not seeing one.
Right.
So that will be 4th and 10 now, and I'm sure. There's Nordmark out on the field, getting ready for the kick.
Here's the Nordmark. Center. Puck the ball away.
All sorts of seniors here tonight, Lou. Not just football, cheerleaders, band, and that pregame there for anyone that was watching pregame. Holy cow!
There's a lot.
There was a lot.
Here's the snap.
That's blocked.
Oh, that's going to get blocked.
Yeah.
Border-Rights are going to, well, they're going to see if they can keep it alive.
I don't know if he's allowed to push the ball forward while he's on the ground.
Purposely move the ball forward?
Yeah, well, they kind of spotted it in between where he did that and where they got it. So I guess they weren't sure what to do, so they're going to split the difference, I guess.
Rough play there for Nordmark. He low snapped on that one, and as he came up to recover, there just wasn't time to get it off.
I'm thinking that means the next one will be right in his hands.
This one was a little too high. That one was a little too low.
Right.
Next one should be just right.
Just right.
Border-Rights at the 19-yard line of the Seahawks, knocking at the door inside the red zone here early in the third quarter of play. Here's the snap from under center. Handoff. Moving to the left.
Nice. Trevor Beener.
Yeah, Beener wraps him up. Ooh, gets an assist there from
Stephen Downing, I think?
Yeah, Stephen Downing was in there, and so was Oscar Acosta.
It's Beener's fourth tackle, and Downey's third, and Acosta's second. So they're all doing work here on the defensive end this evening. Been a few tackles some guys have been involved in. There's just so many of them, I couldn't see all of them. So
Border-Rights waiting for their coach to signal in the play. It looks like they've got it now.
Watch Abshir out here on the far side. Hayden Weaver one-on-one with him. Yeah, they're looking right at him. Oh, miscommunication on the route there between him and the quarterback, though. That's a good thing. He was cutting in, and the quarterback was throwing to the sideline. So
I thought you were going that way. No, I thought you were throwing it this way.
Right.
Well, let's just see if the Seahawks can hold here. 3rd and 9. I'm guessing they'll take one more shot out of here before they bring out the foot. But it would be great if we can hold them to 3.
Oh, got pressure.
Rolling right, makes the pass. Oh, it's a little bit wide of the mark. Break for the Seahawks. This will be 4th down coming up.
Border-Rights pass in the end zone intended for Hudson Reed falls incomplete. Be 4th down for Blaine. 9 yards to go. And to try a field goal of 30 yards by number 14, Bryce Cameron.
Well, let's just see what's going to happen here. Can they put another 3 points on the board? Can the Hawks get a block? 10 minutes and 41 seconds in the 3rd period of play. Here's the snap. The hold. It's up. And it is good. So, your new score, 22-0. And while we change sides, we'll take a little break, do a little business. Be right back.
Go a few blocks into Old Town Anacortes and you'll find Dad's Diner. With breakfast and lunch served all day, you'll definitely find the perfect meal. All of their food is prepared fresh each day, from the delicious house salad with salmon to the savory BLT. Dad's Diner, open Tuesday through Sunday, is located on Commercial between 9th and 10th Street. Come on down and grab a bite.
Blaine Border-Rights get ready to kick off to the Seahawks. Scores 20-0 Blaine. It'll be Bryce Camrath once again kicking for the Border-Rights. Going
It's
back
up,
to
line
Weaver.
drive.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what a catch.
Great catch. The 10, the 15, the 20, looking for space. Ooh. He ran into more Seahawks than he did Border-Rights.
Border-Rights, unfortunately, yes.
At the 25 is where he'll come to rest.
With the kick return. Robert Parker and Daniel Chaka with the tackle.
So Gage Burrow will come out here to lead the Seahawks offense. 10:28 left in the 3rd quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, it's starting to get a little foggier out there, Dave. It was looking creepy coming in here. Smiley's bottom area here, just to the west of the field, was had low fog in it, and the channel was all socked in. And I think tomorrow morning it's going to be foggy, just like it was this morning. Looks like we got a timeout called here by the Seahawks. And we'll stay with you through this timeout. Well, you know, here's the thing I admire about the cheer squad. That regardless of the game situation, they're having fun.
Right.
You know, they've always got great energy.
That's what they're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't. You know, you don't have to, right? Yeah. They've got great energy, and that's really admirable.
Yeah, they. I don't think that Coach Liz would accept anything less. I've been in at a couple of their practices before last year when there was a cross-up on which part of the high school gym we were in. They were already in the part we thought we were supposed to be in.
Right?
And you know, it's not a coach I would expect for cheer, and that's not a bad thing. I always thought they were just softies, but no, they're coaching just as hard as football, basketball, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's a girl. Woo, yes, that's my kind of coach right there.
I know. Holy cow. As a matter of fact, they're launching cheerleaders into the air down there.
Wow.
My goodness.
Yeah.
All right, we're back to play here. Here's the snap. Handoff.
Nice run.
Yeah, he's
weaving,
bucking and weaving,
bobbing and weaving, right?
3 yards, man. 3 yards, as predicted.
As predicted.
Javina Rodriguez with the carry. Gain of 3 yards on the play. The second down, 7 yards to go for the Seahawks. The ball's placed at their own 27.
All right, well, that's going to put the ball at about the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. Second down and 7 for the Hawks. Here's a snap. Handoff. Yeah, looking for room up the middle. Following the blockers, doing a great job. The pile surges forward, close to the first down marker. Going to be just about a yard short.
Hudson Reed with the tackle. Gain of 6 yards on the play. Be third down, 1 yard to go for the Seahawks. Ball's placed at their own 30.
Third down and 1. Short yardage situation for the Hawks. Let's see if they can put it together here. Move the chains. Quarterback sneak, and he's got it. Oh, yeah, that worked well.
Very nice. That'll be another Seahawks first down.
2 yards on the play, and a Seahawks first down.
Just a quick reminder to folks, even though as it's probably pretty obvious over the years of listening to us, and that I'm definitely a UW fan.
No.
I am super excited that game day is going to Pullman tomorrow. That is so cool because that crimson flag has been there for 15 years, and they're finally rewarding them guys. Nice
Handoff
run.
out of the backfield, gain of about 4. Yeah, it's about time.
It is. I mean,
was that Caden Cummings?
It was Caden Cummings. Yep. Yeah. I just, you know, and don't forget the Huskies play Colorado tomorrow. That's important too. But no, to me it was just a cool thing. You know, of course, Oregon and Wazoo have put themselves in a position to where it made it worthwhile for them to come. They're both, you know, one-loss teams.
Right. Yep.
And you know, Pac-12 North stuff along with the Huskies all on the line. So.
Ooh, grinding run here that looks like it's not going to gain much ground.
Might have got half a yard, maybe. He's getting 1 yard in the stat book, though. I can tell you that much, Trevor Beaner. So let's see if the Seahawks can convert this one here. It's third down and 8. Be nice if they could get another first down and keep this drive going here. Being down 3 scores here, they definitely need to start thinking about getting one into the end zone here.
7 minutes and 50 seconds
fake.
to go. Oh,
nice fake.
Rolls over
Good
the right hand
block.
side. Boy, he's got to find a way to get rid of that ball. Oh my goodness, that is a sack for a lot of yards right there.
A lot of yards. Holy cow! Because they're going to spot that back at the 24-yard line.
Boy, tough break. A good idea, but when you roll out there to the right, you either have to get rid of it or find someone downfield. You just can't keep running back like that. It's too bad.
Yeah, that was about a 15-yard loss there on that sack, unfortunately.
Here's the snap. Nordmark gets this one off, gets a nice boot, going to take it down to about midfield is where it'll come down, take a Seahawks bounce, go out about the 45-yard line.
All right.
So, you were right, Dave. First one was too high, next one was too low. That one was just right.
Just right.
Nordmark gets the boot to it, puts the Borderites at their own 45.
Yeah, I mean, Pearson's kicking the ball pretty well. You just got to get it into his hands to give him a chance to do so.
It's all about the line.
Yeah.
You got to give him enough time to be ready back there and do what he's got to do. So we got 7 minutes left in the third period of play. 20-0 your score. Seahawks just looking to get a break here and get on the board.
Well, maybe they can get a turnover here with the defense and get things rolling that way.
Going to the air, way down the right-hand
not
side.
Epshire this time.
Oh!
Hung up there for a while.
Sure
I'm
did.
surprised the receiver didn't get adjusted. It's Derek Macula?
Derek Macula, yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, now see that one, that one was one I was more worried about the coverage, but it turns out the ball just wasn't thrown to the right spot. So.
Right. I'm watching.
All right, Seahawks, 2nd and 10 here.
Watching. Good to see down 20-0. Yet to win a game so far this year, and still seeing guys encouraging each other as they're subbing in and out off the field.
Yep.
Make sure the high five's still happening. Hey, I know you got beat there. It's okay. It's no big deal. It's only one play. You know, that's a good sign, because usually at this point of the season, if things aren't going well, that's when everybody starts getting down on each other. You know, but when you got the coaching staff, you got a good group of kids that are working together at all times. It definitely leads to things like that. So.
You know, in 15 years from now, that's what people will remember.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why it's important. I think.
Blaine's taking a lot of time. Yeah, they had to call a timeout. It was down to 1 second on the play clock here. I was kind of hoping they would not notice.
They're in disarray. They're in disarray, Dave.
Yes, I like that. So we should probably take a break here, Lou. We're going to take a quick 30-second break here on AHS Live.
One large hot and ready classic, please.
That'll be $5.
I left my wallet in the car.
$4.75.
Thank you.
Everyone's got 20 quarters for a large hot and ready classic. Little Caesars, world's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
And we're back here on AHS Live as Blaine comes out of their timeout here. Great timing. Good job, Gabby, there in the booth. So,
all right. Well, let's just see if the Hawks can get it done here. It's 3rd and 3. Ball just over the midfield stripe. And once again, Blaine, even after the timeout, they look over for the trade change.
That's odd.
They must have looked at the defense right there and realized, oh, that's not what we expected.
I think that was completed. It's hard
to
tell.
They are indicating a catch.
Yep, that was Abshire again. So it'll be a first down for Blaine, converted on their 3rd and 3. That's one of those tough ones, you know. You got, like we talked about earlier, Lou, you got to lay off of him a little bit.
Right.
But it's only 3 yards to go. But if you get up on him, then he blows by you, and now he's got a touchdown.
No, it's you know, if you can get a short yardage 3rd down, you've got the defense right where you want them. They got to protect against everything. But this is the 1st and 10 here, and he's looking to go to the air. Down the right side he goes. This one is, in the hands. That one probably should have been caught.
Yeah.
I don't usually like to say that about a receiver, but he was pretty much by himself there. Macula with the opportunity to catch it. And I know what a coach would say, because I've had a coach yell at me before, but that just was bad technique.
Right.
You know, you need to get both hands up in front of you and get your thumbs pointed together and bring the ball into your chest. And he just tried to catch that more like a volleyball.
Right.
So too bad. Ball slipped out of his grip.
Yeah, it's a heartbreaker. No offense.
Yeah, we're not too broken up. It's the Borderites that dropped the ball. But 2nd and 10 now. Ball's on a 40. Here's the
Oh, this is
handoff,
gonna be a
rolling
big
to the
run
left-hand
here.
side,
Yeah.
and he's got enough for the first down and then a few more.
Well, there's a lot of room for him to get going there.
Jeez, holy cow, that was Mercado once again.
Yeah, he's a good little running back. The thing I'm liking, though, other than the quarterback, we got a late flag here, and it's in the midst of the Seahawks.
Whoops.
So I have a feeling.
Somebody said something about somebody.
Yeah.
That should not have
Probably
been said.
was not something nice. They usually don't throw the flag when it's a nice thing.
They don't usually know each other's mothers,
Right.
so you really shouldn't talk about them. That's the thing. Oof, half the distance to the goal.
Yes, it is.
From the 25, they go down to about the 12.
Yeah.
That's a costly penalty.
Unfortunate. Yeah, but
well,
you know,
that's going to make
it happens.
That's going to make it first and just about goal to go. You could get a first here, but
I'm sure coach is going to have a conversation of this is not meet our expectations of how we act on the field. So
hey,
I'm
let's
sure
not do that again.
Yeah.
If you're wondering about what not to do, that's it.
That's it.
Low snap, pass to the right-hand side. They once again look for him. And this time, Macula makes the catch for the touchdown. Put another 6 on the board for the Borderettes on a 12.5-yard pass play over to the right-hand side of the end zone.
The important part being the half yard.
It's that happy. It's like when you're under 10 years old.
Right.
I'm 6.5.
That's right. Oh, you're not supposed to still do that? Because I do it all the time.
Sure, is that right?
I mean, I'm 29 and a half.
Still?
Yeah. Yeah.
Again this year.
Yeah, again. It's amazing. It's a cool number.
It's a mathematical amazement.
Right.
Camrath out to put in the extra point. Let's see if he can do it again. He does, and then some.
Right.
So that'll make it 27-0, your new score. And with that, we're going to take a break, do some business. We'll be right back.
And we're still live here on well, kind of live. We're live. That's right. We had this discussion.
We can't say almost live because that's been used. Can't
yeah,
do that.
you might get John Keister.
That's right. So we could be like almost.
Or who was the original guy? Was it Ross Schaefer or something like that back in the 80s?
I'm not that old. I don't know.
Whoa. Last I checked, your number is higher than
let's
mine,
talk about football.
sir.
What do you say? Here's the kick from Camrath. All right, let's see. Come on, Anacortes. Let's break this thing loose. Find a lane. Up the middle. Oh, he's got some running room.
Nice.
Out to the 40 he goes. Great return out to the 41-yard line.
And he did a great thing. He made sure as he was starting to get tackled, he wrapped up that football.
Yeah, great job, Hayden Weaver.
You bet.
Nice run back. That was all about you. See, maybe I should yell out, catch a touchdown pass next time, because I said find a lane, and
right
there you have it. Somehow my mic is connected directly to Hayden's headset, which is really
clearly.
cool.
Clearly.
All right, Hayden, catch a touchdown pass. There you go. I'm going to try it again. Catch a touchdown pass. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Anacortes with the ball on their own 41-yard line. So far, goose egg on the scoreboard for the Seahawks. We're going to get a timeout called.
Blaine.
Timeout called by Blaine.
That's their second one this half.
Timeout, Blaine. Second timeout.
Do this.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at KennellyKeysMusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
5 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Blaine calling their second timeout of this half.
Yeah, their coach must not have liked something with their own defensive alignment, or just didn't like what he saw from it. The Seahawks offense looked pretty similar to what we've seen. So
yeah, I agree.
Maybe he just didn't feel that they were aligned properly. Because usually you don't see a coach call a defensive timeout when you're up 27.
No, that's true.
So there was something he didn't like about their alignment, I assume. Oh, boy. They're calling him in the grass.
Yeah, so unfortunately, in the effort to make sure that we always protect that quarterback, as soon as they get any kind of forward motion stop, you're going to get a whistle, and so that'll be a loss on the play there for the Seahawks.
Well, I'm trying to figure, yeah, there we go. We had 2 side judges lined up at different spots, but now they got it right. It's a 3-yard loss.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 13 for the Seahawks. They need a spark, Dave.
Yes, they do.
They need a spark. Let's see if we can make it happen here. Handoff. Looking for room on the outside. He's going to get dragged down. Woof! Just misses getting his head taken off there.
Yeah. He's still on the ground here.
Trevor Beener on the carry.
He's getting up slowly here.
Ooh, some of the borderites are helping him up there. Yeah, he took a pretty good shot, even though he managed to duck and miss what I thought was going to be a shoulder to helmet contact. And I think they're going to make the medical crew take a look at him. He's going to, let's see here.
Oh, Ruff said run the clock, so ended up being a 1-yard loss. On
okay,
the play
now you know, I want to
done.
apologize to Trevor, because I was looking here and it looked like he was kind of, his head was down. He was looking at his wristband on his arm.
Right.
Yeah, so he appears to be.
Here we go.
Here,
Screen
nice pass.
to
There you
Caden
go.
Cummings.
Good.
Nice.
Oof. And there's going to be a flag for helmet-to-helmet contact.
I'm assuming so, because
I heard that up here.
Yeah. I mean, Caden lowered his shoulder like he should. He's a good ball runner when you're trying to continue to get yardage, and it looked like his helmet got hit.
It sure did. No, you clearly heard that clap.
It wasn't a targeting type thing. Or
I don't know if
whatever,
we got that on a replay. That would be an interesting thing to see.
I'd like to see that if we could on replay.
Let's see. Here's the call. Oh, faked me out.
Yeah, Gage Burrow though just pointed it towards the Blaine end to his teammates, like the penalty's on them. So let's see if he's correct, because he's not the referee, of course. But
he can do a lot of stuff.
Right.
All right. There's a lot of looking around.
Throwing a punch. Number 3 is ejected from the game.
Oh. Okay. And of course, players have to to make sure that there's not a lot of extra clapping going on there. Okay. So there's an ejection from the game based upon the hit. I thought he said prior to the pass, but this is dangerous territory for Blaine. There's some Blaine players walking over to the refs and wanting to put in their 2 cents, and this is the moment for the coach to do his thing, man. You guys step back and let them sort it out. So, if I understood it correctly, they are ejecting number 20.
I thought they said number 3, Lou.
Oh, is that right? Okay, so we'll see who.
Which is Derek Macula, who's been an important part for him on offense, also. You don't see ejections very often.
No,
it's usually just personal foul, but
it looks like he's.
Yeah, that's who they're ejecting. It looks like. And
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they just need to let Coach Dodd handle it. Coach Dodd's been coaching in the Northwest Conference for a long time with Blaine, and well respected, and the kids just need to let him handle it, which it looks like they are now doing.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, is ultimately that's how it's going to turn out anyway.
Right.
So you might as well suck it up, get back to the game, and get into your
Coach Dodd might just be asking some questions so he can do some
I
coaching
don't,
later.
I don't blame the coach for asking everything right now.
Right,
It's just,
I need to know everything so I can make sure this doesn't happen again to any of our kids.
Right.
Because with him being ejected, I don't know if it's like college, but if that's the case, with this being the 3rd quarter, in college he wouldn't be allowed to come back till the 3rd quarter of the next game.
And if there is a next game for Blaine, this may be the last.
I think they're all doing those +1 games, the non-playoff teams this year, because Anacortes, my understanding, is going to be playing Granite Falls.
Right.
So I assume Blaine will get the same opportunity to play someone.
All right, well, we get the clock rolling again. Here's going to be a handoff to Beener, and he'll take a strong hit, but fall forward for another 2 or 3 yards. Yeah. So it looks like Derek Macula, number 3 for the Borderites, out for the rest of the game. And I assume that was because of that hit.
That's my assumption. I don't know any.
Like I said, I heard the clack of helmets way up here, so it appeared to me that the hit was right on the sideline. It was probably unnecessary, and these days they call that so closely.
Oh yeah.
Beener with the ball once again.
Nice
Falls
run.
forward once again for another 4 or 5 yards.
Trevor Beener with the carry.
A little action going on there after the tackle.
Yeah, there's...
the refs are going to have to get involved here and probably talk to the captains and the coaches. And
Right.
what
And I
looks
think
like that's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now.
Right.
They're like, okay, fellas. You know,
He's talking to both teams. He's making it clear. Hey, guys. Matter of fact, I think is that Steve Summers down there? That's reffing? White hat?
I can't
it
tell
is.
from here.
Yeah, but he's doing the right thing here. He's talked to both teams and made it very clear. The side judges are letting the coaches know on the sideline, like, we're done. Like, play football.
Yep. Here's a snap. Once again, rolling to the right.
Gage.
He's got some room.
He's
Let's
going
see
to
if
get
he
a
can
first
the ball.
down.
Yeah.
You bet. You got about 3 yards, first down.
He's been tackled in the field to play. That'll leave the clock running, but not until after he moves the chains.
That was a good job of deception there. All but 2 of the Blaine defenders were on the near side of the field here. They thought for sure Beener had the ball. So good fake by Gage and good job by Trevor to act like he was really running the football there. And it just fooled everybody.
All right, so they're on the just inside the 30-yard line of the Borderites. Here's the snap.
Here we go. Go, Trevor.
Yeah, and
Nice.
he'll rumble forward probably for about 7 or 8 yards there. So they're finding some chinks in the armor of the Borderites defense and finding a way to get through.
Well, they're faking a handoff or two before they make a decision with the ball, and I think they're getting Blaine to bite on those early fakes here, and it's open. And the line's doing a good job too, so it's opening up some holes here once they do make a decision with the ball.
All right, here we go. Keep it rolling now, fellas. Boy, you're right, Dave. They've got a lot of deception going in there. It's hard for us to tell who's actually carrying the ball. We've got a pretty good view.
Yeah, I have no idea who got that till they pull him up. It's Trevor Beener.
And I think
he's got a first down.
Does he?
Well,
yeah, he's just shy. It's going to be third and like half a yard. All right. But
Well,
this
I'm
is
giving him 2 yards in the stats. I know that much because that's like a yard and 9/10. So
yeah, they are right up against the marker, which is great. So now, see, this is a great situation.
Yeah.
Now it's 3rd and 1 is what they got on the board. It's a little less than 1.
Right.
So do you surge forward? Do you?
No, they're going to hand it to Beener and let him do the work.
He's got more than enough.
Yep.
All right, move the chains once again. A minute and 25 seconds left to go here. 3rd period of play. Hawks are inside the red zone.
It's a good thing on my stat sheet here that I keep a line in between each player because I'm about to run out of room going left to right for the amount of carries Beener has right now.
Here's the snap. The handoff to Beener.
They weren't fooled that time.
Into the pile he goes. Yeah, maybe a yard. So that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball about the 17 or 18-yard line of the Borderites. Seahawks knocking at the door. Really, for the first time tonight, haven't fought their way down the field.
Yeah, no, this is a good drive here. You know, even if this ends up resulting in even a field goal, it's positive at this point because they've worked really hard to get their way down the field.
Let's get that 0 off the board, man.
You betcha.
All right, 2nd down from the 18-yard line.
The ball snapped here. There we go. Oh.
Pass play into the corner, not going to happen.
Yeah.
Too bad. Good idea.
Yep.
But he was throwing on the run there.
Under pressure, has to throw off his back foot.
Looking for Caleb Hunter there in the corner of the end zone, and play just didn't quite have enough time to develop.
Yeah. So I think what we got, 3rd and 10? Yeah, 3rd and 10.
Yeah,
basically.
3rd and 10. We got 22 seconds left in the 3rd period, so they should be able to get off at least one more play before the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Clock stopped now for the incomplete pass.
Right. I'm just hoping they don't get the play clock. I don't like it when you get the play clock down to 2 seconds when you're not trying to run out the clock. But there we go.
The snap.
That's a little better. Oh, nice fake
reverse,
again.
Yeah, reverse handoff, but well
didn't
read.
work. But that I like that play because that's going to work here and there. He's faking the pass. And
yeah, that was actually
stuff.
just one tackler who managed to read that correctly. Everybody else was fooled and was following Beener to the right.
Trying to see who that was. Caden Cummings. Okay. And they
so that's going to bring up 4th and 10, and that on that the 3rd quarter will expire. 27-0 your score. We're going to take a break. Bring you back for the 4th quarter play right after this.
The Action Club is a Kiwanis club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, you can head to the Port of Anacortes web lockers at Seafarers Way and Q Avenue. Once there, you can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, Kindles, portable DVD players, e-readers, and televisions. The money we collect during the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
At the Senior College, we believe that learning should never stop. Anacortes Senior College offers lifelong learning opportunities to adults over 50 in a relaxed atmosphere. No test or homework. ASC is ran by volunteers including retired college professors, scientists, artists, business and medical professionals. Fall, winter, and spring courses are held Tuesdays and Thursdays. For more information and registration forms, go to seniorcollege.org.
Well, welcome back in. The fourth quarter of play is about to get started. 12 minutes on the board. Anacortes has got the ball, and it is 4th and 10 from just inside their 20, and it looks to me like the offense is...
They're going to go for it, you bet.
Going for it, yeah.
Well, it makes sense. You're down. I mean, if you're trying to get in the game, you got to get touchdowns at this point, so...
All right, they're going to the air. He's looking to the corner. He's under pressure. There's the throw. It is caught.
He caught it, but it's short of the first down.
Short of the first down, but a great completion.
Yeah. About a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, and it was Acosta made the catch
there? 7-yard gain. Yeah, it was Acosta that made the catch.
We've got a border right down and injured, so there's going to be
that's no good.
Stoppage of the clock here, and we hope he's okay. So
looks like it's number 30, Hudson Reed.
He just sat up, so hopefully he's all right. Maybe just a cramp. I don't know.
Could be. Yep, that's the way.
Yep, there you go. It's a cold night. Everybody's been working hard. We're going to start to see a few of those.
Yeah.
But, hey, a good second effort completion there. Unfortunately, just a few yards shy of where it needed to be. So it will be 1st and 10 going back the other way. Border Rights ball with just under 12 minutes to play in this contest. And Anacortes still looking to get that goose egg off the board. All right, well, that's good news. This player is up under his own speed. He's just walking to the sideline, and I'm sure he'll get a little treatment there and stretch that out some and start feeling better. Doesn't look too serious.
Nope, looks like he's going to be A-okay.
So the Anacortes defense back out on the field, looking to make a stop here, see if they can get things turned around.
This will be a good time for a turnover. Blaine hasn't had one yet, other than a turnover on downs. But I'm talking about like a fumble or interception.
Yep, game changer. Something that changes the rhythm here. From the shotgun. Quick pass to the right-hand side. That's going to be caught.
Oh, that's going to be a flag.
There's a flag. Yeah. Yeah, that was Acosta, and that hit was a little unnecessary, I believe.
Yeah. I don't think he had any intent. It was just way too delayed, and that would be a 15-yard penalty. It was definitely a completion. His knees were on the
right,
and of course, high school and college. Once you're down, you're down. You don't have to be tackled. Right? Yeah. NFL, that's a legal hit all day long. But
that'll be a 15-yard oops.
Yeah.
And Acosta will eat that one. Now, I will have to say, seen in the best light for him, he might have been thinking of trying to find some way to pop that ball loose. But as you said, Dave, once his knee is down, that player's down, the ball's dead anyway. So.
That's all there is to it,
It is kind of fun to watch the Blaine coaches signal in their plays. They really look like they're having some sort of attack that you need an ambulance for.
2 guys down here, the 2 players, the red and the yellow jerseys, too.
Nice run, looking for a little room.
Nice tackle.
Yep. Acosta in on that tackle.
Acosta and Beener.
And Kyle Melvin in there.
And Kyle Melvin. Or Kai Melvin, sorry.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
Clock continuing to run past the 11-minute mark. Anacortes trying to find the grit to grind these Border Rights to a stop, get the ball back.
You betcha. Is it 2nd and 9, right? Yeah, 2nd and 9, okay. Or 2nd and 8, I guess.
Pitch play over the right-hand side. Well read. Beener in the backfield for the tackle, along with Downey on
that. You betcha.
Big loss for the Border Rights. Great read there by the defense.
Yeah, they sniffed that one out in a heartbeat. Blaine's ran that a few times tonight. They've had some success here and there. but that's definitely the biggest loss on that play that they've had tonight.
Not that time, fellas.
Right?
All right, that's going to bring up third and about 14 or 15. So let's see what the Borderites do here. I'm thinking it's been awful quiet over there on the right-hand side of the field, and that is right where the receivers are going to go.
Right.
Great catch. First down, over the 50, down to the 45 before he is tackled.
Touchdown saving tackle.
Oh, boy. So great conversion for the Borderites there. 3rd and 15 to a first down in Seahawk territory.
Yeah. Well, that seems to be their MO. We need a big play. Let's find Absher. You know, or if it's a shorter distance, maybe we'll just hand it off to Mercado. But those seem to be the two guys they really count on. Of course, they're both seniors. That kind of makes sense. But
well, 1st and 10 now. Your score is still 27-0.
that was illegal motion.
Pass over to the right-hand side. That's going to be caught again. And that's going to move the ball down to about the 26-yard line. Absher once again on the catch.
And that was number 18, Gavin Yount. That's his first tackle tonight. Matter of fact, I don't recall seeing Gavin on the field much. Not at least not in the cornerback position.
Well, he made a nice tackle there.
Yeah, that was a great tackle.
Yep.
So making the most of the opportunities put in front of him.
Absher made a nice catch there. Ball was moving across his body. He caught it on the run. It's going to be tough to defend against him. 1st and 10 once again, and they will look to the air. Screen pass left. Spin move, but nice tackle. Beaner's not going to turn loose.
No.
He waits for the purple storm to arrive to help him out.
Downey, Acosta, and Gavin Long all came in after Beaner brought him to a halt.
Yeah, take a look here at this tackle. Beaner just grabs his shirt and won't turn loose.
And the cavalry.
Yeah, there you go. Watch Beaner roll in there and just say, oh, yeah, that's the guy with the ball.
Good read of the play. He had that the whole way. And here we go. Here comes Downey, Gavin Long, and Oscar Acosta. For some reason, I'm red instead of yellow tonight, but that's okay.
Here's the snap. Handoff. Run up the middle. Mercado on his feet, fighting his way through the crowd. And he's finally going to get taken down in the back.
14-ish, it looks like they're starting up just inside the 15.
Yeah. It looks like Acosta may, well, we may have a couple of Seahawks down here. Acosta, and I believe that's also, I just want to be right about this. I think that is Caden Cummings is also down there. Acosta's on his feet, and so is Cummings. Cummings is up. So, a couple of Warriors there.
Yeah, I think they just kind of collided into each other.
Yeah, Acosta's going to stay in the game, but Cummings is going to walk to the sideline here. I think that might have been just because of the trainer more than anything.
Right.
He might have walked out and said, "Oh no, you're coming with me."
Well, Coach Hunter came out and got him.
Actually,
so Coach saw something that he wanted to, as Gavin Yount checks back in for Caden Cummings.
1st and 10 now, just under 8 minutes to play in the game. From the shotgun. 5 receivers left and right. Looks like they're going into the corner. And that ball. Oh.
Yep, good coverage.
Yep,
That's
good
Gavin
defense.
Yount.
Yeah, good defense there on a guy we know can catch the ball.
Right, no
so
doubt.
Absher's reception interrupted by Yount.
He got turned around, stayed between the ball and the defender. It looked like Absher might be able to cut back inside him there momentarily, but really good footwork to get turned around there and make a play on the ball.
Yount coming out of the game now, Petrich coming in. It's a little change here.
Nice tackle. That's 68. Oh, we don't have a 68.
Is that Dave?
Jared Wright went from 87 to 68.
I got to tell you, Dave, I think coverage over there in that corner, I think that's Shura. I don't think that's Yount.
Oh, is that
16, not an 18.
Scrub?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yep.
Out there. Okay.
No, so it was Shrub that had that nice
Yeah.
coverage.
Nice.
So I just saw Yount jog out as Petrich came in. All right. Once again, to the air they go. This ball's going to be caught just outside the 10. We're going to have a flag. Somebody interfered with somebody, I'm guessing, based on where that one was thrown.
So that should be third down now, right? Yeah. Third and 12, it looks like.
Well, it's going to be third and shorter than that. They just haven't updated yardage, and I think we got to figure out the penalty here. So,
well, let's hope it's against the white team, white jerseys.
Let's see. There's a lot of.
They're backing up.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Well, that's going to cost them 5 yards, but they will get probably to repeat the down. So.
I didn't hear or see the signal, Lou. Did you hear what the penalty was?
No, illegal something. I didn't catch the last part.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if it was illegal motion, because there's been a few plays on this drive that it just seems like the backfield is moving a little early. Not like going up to go in motion type thing, but like going forward.
So we're looking at about 3rd and 16 now. And they are going to go to the air. Lobbing ball into the corner. And he was, I think he was out of it. Oh my goodness, they're going to say he was inbounds.
Yep.
That was another heck of a catch.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
I mean,
if
it's a heck of a catch. I don't know if he was inbounds. It's hard to tell from this angle. The ref was right there, but if we can see that on the replay, we might be able to tell.
Yeah, because I almost saw a push off there too, because he all of a sudden had a lot of distance. Here's the replay. Let's see how he makes this happen here, because this is it's going to be a touchdown.
I'm watching this guy right here. Or I'm sorry, right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Sorry.
So, well, darn it.
He's inbounds.
That is a heck of a catch. Yeah, okay. Credit to you, buddy.
Yep.
Here's the boot. This is going to be good.
Way past the uprights. That's good.
Your new score, 34-0. That gives us an opportunity to do a commercial or two. We'll be right back after these messages.
Each year, thousands of fantastic pictures are taken by yearbook photographers of AHS sporting events, assemblies, performing arts, and more. The best of these photos are now available to you online. Just point your browser to ahs.smugmug.com. You can download digital images or order prints right from your computer or phone with the SmugMug app. How cool is that? Support the rhododendron and your students by using ahs.smugmug.com.
All right, folks. Well, a scene we're getting used to seeing here. Borderites kicking to the Seahawks. And Dave, as I predicted at the beginning of the game, it's starting to thicken up. You're starting to see the fog now. Actually, like if you're looking around the game clock, it's looking a little foggy. I mean, it's starting to settle in. It'll be a good spooky night here before things are done.
This game started half an hour later. The field might have some fog on it, but I think they're going to escape of being on the field. You definitely see it in the background on the broadcast.
There's the kick. It's going to be a low line drive. From the 10, the 15, the 20, looking for a hole, 25. He's going to fight his way out to the 30. Still on his feet out to the 35-yard line. Oh, man, there's a lot of
big kick returns from him.
There is a lot of fight in that kid, man. He was dragging players with him. That was impressive.
That is awesome.
Good work there.
Yeah, that was, gosh, what about a 25-yard return?
Yeah.
30-yard return right there. Take that all day long.
That was a 25-yard return. He caught it right at the 10. Got it almost out to the 35. So we've got 7 minutes left here in this regular season game. We're in the fourth quarter of the last regular season game of the season, Dave.
Well, I should point out that this will be the last broadcast for football this year, and there most likely will not be any basketball broadcasts since the games are having to be played over at Skagit Valley College, the home games. And so they don't have the setup over there. So we're hoping the boys and girls both qualify for districts, and we might be able to bring you some live broadcasts from Mount Vernon High School.
Or maybe we can find a way to get it on KBRC, or not KBRC, on Skagit Valley College's radio station. That would be very cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, they do a good job over there.
I bet I know somebody that has worked there before that might be able to talk to people.
Well, I can make a phone call. We'll see what we can put together, because we always do like to bring you sports from Anacortes High School.
You bet.
6 minutes and 29 seconds left in this one, and what we're hoping for here, I got to be honest with you, more than anything else, I'd just love to see that 0 come off the board. Love to find these Hawks a way to get themselves punched down into the end zone here. And there have been some sparks tonight, but they just haven't been able to build a fire.
Right.
Looks like a new play was run in.
Yep.
And now 4 seconds left. It looks like the Hawks are going to have to call a time. We're going to get it off in time.
Coach doesn't want to delay a game. There's no sense in having that happen. He got 3 timeouts. So
We're going to
try to get it right.
We'll stay with you here through this timeout.
Please stay clear of the field after tonight's game. Also, if you could grab some of the garbage.
Yeah, we're looking forward to, this year, of course, delayed broadcast due to construction. So we're looking forward to that problem going away next year when, man, by this time next year, the whole school will be done. And if you haven't been here to take a look around in a while, come on over and take a look. It's pretty darn impressive. Beautiful building, a lot of new stuff.
A lot of new, for sure. It is very impressive.
So feel free to come by and take a look. It's really fun to watch. And again, by this time next year, the landscaping will all be done. The building's all in, and all the walkways poured. I mean, it's going to be quite the spectacular spot for education.
And AHS Live will still be doing live broadcasts this year. There'll still be band and choir concerts.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully some swim?
Possibly some swim, yeah. And pretty much, even at the end of this month, they're hoping to have internet service back down here so it can be streamed live, which would mean maybe soccer season.
Yeah, there you go.
They'd be able to stream some live games also. We'll see what they can come up with.
All right, Hawks have got the ball. Here's the handoff, well read by the border rights.
Yeah, maybe a yard. Maybe. Trevor Beener
is
with
going to bring
his
up
300th carry this game.
That is going to bring up 4th and 1. And I don't see any sign of a punter coming out, so I think they've made the decision this is 4th down territory.
Okay, I was a little off, not 300, but 22.
Okay, well, that was close.
Yeah.
Really,
and I'm now officially moving to the next line on his next carry. So,
speaking in geological terms, you were very close.
Right.
So.
Yes.
All right, 4th and 1. Can they convert it? They give the ball to Beener, and he is, rejected.
Yes.
I don't know that he got it.
It doesn't look like they're giving him no gain, it looks like.
Well, wait a minute now.
1 yard. Let's see.
I haven't seen an official indication yet, and there it is.
Yeah,
okay, we're going the other way. Border rights take over on downs.
Squeeze that 23rd carry into the same time. Wait till the next drive to start from the line.
Tough night for these Seahawks.
Yeah. Beener, though, is up to 78 yards rushing.
I believe it.
If I've done my calculus correctly.
Yeah, and I can tell you what, that never more than I think a 5-yard gain, right? 5, 6 yard gain.
Early on, he had a couple bigger ones, a 6, a 8, and a 9. But in the second half, 5 is the largest.
Even so, I mean, he didn't have. There's no 25 or 30 yardage.
No.
He's been churning and burning.
You betcha.
And earning those carries. He's going to be one sore puppy tomorrow. That's for sure.
No doubt.
All right, defense on the field for the Hawks.
Ooh, Downey.
Oh, ball comes loose.
Downey stripped the ball loose. Did the Seahawks recover?
No, I haven't seen either team kind of indicating.
Yeah, everyone's acting as if Blaine got it. Yep, referee just signaled. Blaine.
Okay, but hey, that was a great strip.
Yeah, you betcha.
Gain of about 2 or 3 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Clock continuing to run past the 5-minute mark.
Looking at the tight end for Blaine here, and he was squatting down. I don't think he could see the play when he was standing up. He was squatted quite low on the ground. They were trying to get the play called.
Big handoff.
Nice
Great stop by Beener there, but not until after a gain of 4 or 5.
Right. It's Trevor's 8th tackle tonight.
Oscar Caridad carrying that ball for the border rights.
Say that again.
Oscar Caridad. Caridad. All right, 3rd down. 5 yards to go.
Well, it's almost like Curacao. Curacao.
Yes.
I wonder if it's Venezuela.
These are the things you ponder when it's 34-0.
Right?
He's going to get another carry. He's going to get taken down after a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Again, well read. Acosta on the tackle that time.
Yep. That's Oscar's fourth tackle tonight. He's been in on quite a bit of the action.
There's another workhorse right there.
Yeah.
Well, the clock now 3.5 minutes to go. From the shotgun, here's the snap. Oh, jump at the line. Let's see who moves first.
That will be false illegal motion start.
Red ball, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
I guess they had to call it on this one. It's fair.
All right, well, that'll move the chains, actually.
Yeah. 3:30 left. Counting.
Man, oh man. They restart the clock. Here's the handoff. Oh, driving forward. Caridad, wow, he's got some wheels on him. Yeah. Works his way forward, picks up 3 yards on second effort.
Jared Wright was in, or no, sorry, not Jared Wright. Parker Smith was in on the tackle.
And Nordmark getting the tackle, is that right? 68?
That's Jared Wright. Was
that's
he in
right.
on
Oh, that's
too?
right. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so it was 68 and 69 both.
Yes.
Okay.
I saw him get up off the bottom of the pile there anyway.
Right.
All right, second down, 9 yards to go. McKinney takes the snap. Here's the handoff once again.
Cameron Rice. Used 2 hunters this time.
Carrying the ball that time. First time we've seen him. Daniel Chekhov.
Oh, of course, Chekhov.
Yes. 6'1", 180.
Well, I've got the 180 down. Not quite 6'1". No cameras on us, right?
Oh, folks, we're coming up on the 2-minute mark here. Borderite's in no rush to execute plays.
No.
Happy to use game clock.
Should they be,
Here's the snap. Ooh,
Trevor
Chekhov on the catch. This time stopped in the backfield. Maybe fell forward for a yard.
So do you think that when they want to give the ball to Chekhov, they just yell it? Because then they might think the defenses think they're checking off of the play, and then they just hand it off to Chekhov?
This is, it's times like this I wonder why you're not a football coach.
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
Because brilliant insight like that is the sort of thing that a game needs.
That's right.
Check off! Check off! Check off the check down.
Right.
Set him out as the third receiver. Check off to the check down. All right, McKinney takes the snap from the shotgun. Flag.
Delay of game.
Stopping the play, and yeah, I think you're probably going to be right. Yeah. A little bit of yellow laundry flies. That'll stop the clock in a minute.
Delay game. Offense. 5 yards, repeat. Fourth down.
Start doing, what's that dance where you hold your arms like that and then start kicking?
Some sort of Russian dance.
Yeah, it's getting a little late, isn't it?
Yeah, these are good ideas. I'm glad we're recording this because I don't want to lose any of them.
Right,
but,
exactly. I mean, Keith Richards, the Rolling Stones, that's, how he got the rift can't get no satisfaction, just so you know.
Is that right?
In a drug-induced stupor,
McKinney
he
with the
recorded
ball.
it and didn't even know it.
Looks like he's thinking of keeping it, but he's got some problems here. We're going to get a flag. And he's still on the run, but he's going to get tackled right near the sideline for a loss on the play. We do have some yellow laundry out there. I'm guessing you're right, Dave.
Yeah.
In the backfield there, while your quarterback's being pursued, I'm thinking somebody held somebody.
Yeah, and it was fourth down.
Holding. Blaine. That penalty's decline. Be first down at Anacortes.
Border right.
All right, fellas, 1 minute and 4 seconds. It's time to go to the air. Launch the missile.
Launch the missile.
Launch the missile.
All they got.
We're going to get the ball right at our own 40.
We got Ante Petrus in the game. I have a feeling they're going to try to throw the ball to Ante.
Yep.
No one's out there guarding him. Number 5 was just like, whoa, wait a minute. Little crossing pattern here, I'm hoping.
All right.
They're going to go deep.
Go
get it, Ante. Oh, so
through
close.
the hands.
So close. So close. Oh, man. Heck of a throw by Moreau.
From the 40 to the 25. So
Holy cow.
35-yard toss there.
So close.
Well, that stops the clock at 57 seconds, but that's the sort of thing I'm glad to see him try. Let's go. Light the fire in this last minute here. Try stuff. Let's see what we can do.
And Moreau runs up to Ante. Caleb Hunter runs up to him, giving him a little secret handshake they got going on. See if they try to go to Ante again.
He's out there man on man, so they do take the shotgun. He
You
looks
bet.
that
They're
direction.
going for it.
There's
Let's
the
go.
pass. Oh, through his
maybe
hands.
interference? No.
Through his hands a second time.
I saw a little hand in the back there, but it's all right.
Well, the Borderites survived 2 attacks there of the Petrish.
Right. Everybody keep continuing to encourage Ante.
I don't see a flag on the play, but I do see a lot of refs kind of pointing.
Yeah, I didn't see the flag. I thought there should be a flag.
Well, wait a minute.
Pass interference. Blaine, 15 yards, first down.
I never saw the flag.
No.
Though. I felt there should be one. I didn't see it.
So that will be a first down for the Seahawks now on their own 45-yard line with 52 seconds to play.
I say pass it to Ante.
Well, if he lines up out there again, I don't think there's any denying that's the most likely play. But now
I don't see him out there.
Now we got Weaver over on the right-hand side lined up man on man, and they're going to go short, quick pass to him through the hands, a little bit too high.
Yeah.
And a little miscommunication there. He started out and came back for it, and they kind of threw it where it wasn't.
Right.
Ethan Deming right there. So even had that ball been caught, it probably wouldn't have been for more than a yard or so. You got to make those happen fast and give the receiver time to, juke the guy in front of him. If the ball is too slow on delivery, then the coverage just gets there, waits for their catch to make the tackle. So 2nd and 10 now. 9 seconds on the game clock. Check that. 9 seconds on the play clock.
Right.
Yeah. Here's the snap.
There we go.
And he's once again going to the air. He's going to roll over to his right and throw this one safely out of bounds.
Yep. Oh, nice catch by the coach over there on
Tackle
the sideline.
Tackle him.
With his headset on. Wow. It's kind of a, it's kind of a helmet like when you played high school, right? Kind of a similar size.
Yes. Is that leather?
Yeah, it's leather.
I think the game was funner, Dan.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, 3rd down and 10 for the Hawks. I don't think there's any doubt about them going to the air here. Petrish in the game rolls out to the left-hand side. He will be covered. But they look that way right out of the gate. Here's the long throw down the sideline.
Get it, Ante, yes!
And he makes the catch at about the 12. Yes, they indicate. Okay, ball's caught at the 14 is where they're going to spot that. First down. Oh, boy.
Oh, awesome. Heck of a throw, heck of a catch.
And, a great second effort catch on his part because he was well covered. He had to come back to the ball, shirk off the receiver.
On the replay, Lou.
Yeah.
Sorry. They got a replay. Watch the grab by Ante here.
Look how he has to come back to it. Like, I'll go get that.
Goes up, 2 hands, watches it right into his hands.
Nice.
1 foot in bounds, 2 feet in bounds. That's an NFL catch
That
right
was
there.
well done. He knew right where his feet needed to be. All right, 33 seconds to go.
See if they can find him in the end zone now.
Hawks inside the red zone on the 15-yard line, 14-yard line. Petrish out here now. He's going to get tackled in the backside. Yep. Good penetration by the Borderites in there. Got right to him. So that moves him back.
Another play off. Anacortes calls a timeout.
Yep. That tackle moved them back outside the red zone now to about their own 22. Or the Borderite 22. Right?
So they got that all the way down to the
14.
Yeah. They were on the 40.
They were on the 40. They were on the 40.
40. Yeah. So that was a 46-yard reception. Holy cow. And pass.
Wow. Now they were on our 40. We were on their 40.
Oh, on their 40. I'm sorry. So 26 yards.
I was looking at that like, wait a minute.
Well, I'm not that.
It was a long throw, but it wasn't that long. Well, what a good, exciting ending we got here. 20 seconds left. Hawks are game planning how they can punch this ball in from the 21-yard line of the Boulder Rights. Makes you wonder if we get to fourth down, if we will see Mr. Hendrickson now try and just take the goose egg off the board with a kick.
I'm thinking the plan is that they're going to Ante every play, trying to punch it into the end zone.
See what we can make happen.
Gotcha. Yep.
All right. Well, it's second down right now, about 16 yards, 17 yards.
By the way, that makes Ante the leading receiver tonight for the Seahawks.
That was a big catch.
Yeah.
All right, to the air they go.
Here we go. Go get it, Ante.
One into the end zone.
No! He did it!
Touchdown.
He did it.
Seahawks.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Great throw. Fantastic catch.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? That's pretty darn awesome right there.
Oh, man. That is so cool.
Fantastic. Yep. Great play.
And as a team, they're on the board. That's got to be a good feeling as a team.
Yep.
They all love Ante. They're happy for him.
Barrow just did a little happy dance
here. Also, this throw.
Yeah, that was just perfectly lofted. It was a great throw.
Back of the end zone. He had to adjust again.
Yep.
Like these two catches Ante just made are not easy.
No,
catches,
and I have to give credit to that throw because you've got to loft it over the defense so that it drops in behind them. You know, that's not easy to do.
Without going out of the back of the end zone.
Looks like they're going for two.
You betcha.
Okay.
There's
the
the
fake.
Gage Burrow's going to run it in.
Yes, he's in.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, he does. He runs it in. Nice job.
Right.
The quarterback keep.
Yep.
Roll through the crease. He's in for two. So Anacortes gets the goose egg off the board and puts an 8 up there. Nice work, Seahawks.
Very nice. 16 seconds left. Nice. Well, just for fun, now I want to see an onside kick. Let's just keep the excitement rolling for the last 16 seconds.
Why not? You know?
Yeah.
Why not?
I love our band.
Our band does a great job.
Oh,
that
man.
is for sure.
Just awesome.
You know, as we've said many times, we may lose the game, but we will win the band.
We will win the band.
And the drum line. We always win the drum line.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I love it at Tiger Hawk for basketball each year when Burlington comes rolling in thinking, we're better this year, we're going to win it. Well, the problem is we're better also. So you're still losing. Tiger Hawk this year, just while I brought that up, once tickets go on sale, get them early because it's at the Burlington gym this year, and that's not a very big gym.
Yep.
Not a lot of seats in comparison to what we've had here at OHS. So.
It is fun when it's there, though. It's loud.
It's definitely loud, and
we've done some broadcasts in there where it was storming loud.
Yeah. Two games also back to back.
That's right.
No break.
Yeah, that's right. It's a fun night of high school sports.
You bet.
Well, we got 16 seconds left here on the clock.
Oh, they're going to let Ante do the kickoff here.
Ante taking the kick, huh?
This is stuff you don't see in the pro level.
He is a man of many talents tonight.
That's right.
A Renaissance football guy. All right, his hand is up. There's the whistle. He's ready to go. See him put the foot to it.
Ooh.
Going to come down about the 28-yard line. Picked up. Across the 30 they go. 35. Oh, he's got an open lane. Oh, come on now, folks. Make it stop.
Yeah, good tackle, Gage. Oh.
Run him out of bounds, and there's the flag. Yeah, out of bounds tackle. And that's going to cost 15 yards.
That's a bummer. I know Gage. I coach Gage. I've coached him in basketball, and that was not a personal frustration. That was just him not realizing exactly where he was on the field. Because
let's take a look at the tackle here.
It's
a heck of a run back.
Laptop just went dead.
Oh.
But
lost our laptop. So as you can see, whoa, that was a heck of a play.
Right, woo, black screen.
Yeah, that does look like a tackle at the end that's going to cost us.
Personal foul, Anacortes.
Yes, when it gives
15 yards, first down. What?
Seconds left to go here.
I'd assume Blaine's just going to kneel down.
I'm not so sure I'd assume that.
Yeah. Okay, well, they should.
I think there's some emotions running high down there. They may try a pass into the end zone.
Well, they should. I'd be surprised if Coach Dodd allowed that to happen at this point.
I'm not so sure that Abshir's done for the night. Although I don't see Abshir on the field right now.
No.
They've got he and Courtlever.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. And that's going to be game. So your final score here from the home Indianapolis Seahawks: 34 points for the Blaine Borderites and 8 for the hometown Seahawks. Let's take a break. We'll be right back after this.
One large hot and ready classic, please.
That'll be $5.
I left my wallet in the car.
$4.75.
Thank you.
Everyone's got 20 quarters for a large hot and ready classic. Little Caesars, world's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
Well, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, to your post-game show. Final score, 34-8. Blaine Borderites come into Anacortes' house and make a statement. But I will have to say the last part of the fourth quarter definitely belonged to the Seahawks.
Oh, no doubt.
that was a fun drive. It was some great passes, some great catches, and so that was really fun football to watch there in the last couple minutes.
No, great performance by the Hawks. Trevor Beaner was outstanding tonight on both sides of the ball. 9 tackles. He had 78 rushing yards on 23 carries. And but for me, just the end there with Monte getting opportunities, making a huge 26-yard reception, and then a 14-yard one to get the only touchdown of the night, and then followed up by Gage Burrow's 2-point conversion, rushing it in. So, but yeah, no, great job by the Seahawks there at the end of the game. And unfortunately, haven't put a win on the board. Maybe when they get the opportunity against Granite Falls in a +1 game. Granite Falls also came into tonight winless, and there's no ties in high school. So somebody's going to get their first one of the year.
Darn it, somebody is going to win, and that's all there is to it.
I don't know where that game's scheduled yet, if it's going to be here or at Granite Falls. My assumption is Granite Falls would probably prefer to play here, like everyone else wants to, because this facility is unreal. So when that gets announced, keep an eye on nwcathletics.com so you can see the schedule and make sure you come out to the game. You may get to see the Seahawks' first victory of the season. So.
All right, folks, that's going to be a wrap for us. Dave Wilder and Lou D'Amelio on behalf of the AHS Live broadcast crew. Happy to have been able to bring you this game tonight. We do thank you for tuning in and checking things out. And Dave, I know you got to say it.
Go Hawks.
Good night, everybody.